Happy Saturday, everybody. How we doing? Welcome on in. Hope you are all doing well. Very good to see everybody. We got a bunch of folks in here hanging out with us already. So let's take a peek and see who we got. We have Martin Bowen. Good evening, Martin. And Brian Robeson is with us. Silver Addiction in the house. Chicken Man Dan is here. Jim Thompson is with us as well. Jolly Roger AR in the house. VMC is here. Who else do we got in the house here? There's a bunch. Michael Erickson, good evening to you, Michael Erickson. Good to see you. KCB in the house. Tom Thumb is with us. Good evening to you, Tom Thumb. Let's see. Brian Jensen. Good evening, Brian Jensen. Sheriff Buck Steele in the house as well. Good to see you, Sheriff Buck Steele. Hope you had a good week. I see you found a 40%er earlier this week in your first box, so very cool. That's a win as far as I'm concerned. I would definitely say that. Michael Spicer, how are you doing? Good to see you. And Silver Serpent in the house as well. William E. J. Dud Silver is here. KJ in Ohio in the house. Mariners Rich, good evening. How are you? It was crazy, James Benson, but I think we're headed back. I don't think we're over the with the $60 silver stuff yet. It will be back. That's my opinion, but we'll see how it goes. So first time ever, we are doing a dual live stream tonight. We're doing a horizontal and a vertical at the same time. So if anybody happens to run across the vertical live stream, let me know. We're doing the multi-stream new from YouTube, trying it out and seeing what happens. So let's get into it. We will have the regular giveaways tonight, EOS 1, 2, and 3, 50, 75, 100 likes, and we already have a Roy is the Man giveaway, so how about that? Roy got a couple boxes tonight. Can't be here, but he wanted to make sure he got an extra giveaway for everybody. So there it is right there. We will have free goodies coming up, so be on the lookout for those. That will be happening here in a bit. So tonight, I have not seen Lori Camarista. Is Lori in the house? Lori has box 1 tonight. I have not seen her yet. Hopefully she pops in. She has a no frills box. There she is. Good evening, Lori. So you have a no frills box tonight. You are going to kick us off. We do have the usual suspects again tonight. I do have all 9 of my normal boxes. So here's what you have to choose from, Miss Lori. You have CU1, CU2. MB1, MB2, PB1, PB2, and WB1, 2, and 3. So those are the options. Let me know what you like. We do have 9 of them. So let's see. I got me a nice cup of, this is the Great Value Donut Shop tonight. Not a bad coffee, so doing something a little different. Got the Lions Cup going, so I know, Lori, it's a lot. It is a lot. I don't know what to tell you. I do owe you a 40 and a 90 to start it out. So here is a beautiful 1966 40%er for you. And then you also get a Walker or a Benji. So let me know which one of those you would like, and I will get you one picked out. Get your box started out right with some silver. And we will see. Hey, Hartford Junction, how you doing? Good to see you, brother. BH Ringer, welcome in. Good to see you. Chris Helms in the house as well. Got a few more people popping in here, so we will see how she goes. So we'll hear from Lori on a box and a Benji or a Walker, and then we're going to get rolling along here with box 1. I will tell you guys, we do have the 2 grandkids here tonight. Travis is not feeling good. So if it gets serious, I may have to pop out of here and pick up tomorrow, but we'll see how it goes. So we just gave him some Motrin, and he seems to be feeling a little bit better. So we'll see. Poor guy, he was in pretty rough shape a little while ago. So there is a Benji for you, Lori, as well. I'm going to put this 60%er in a flip. It is pretty nice considering, so we'll throw those in there. And I will... yeah, I know, Hartford Junction. I hope so, too. So he was running 101.1 fever. Ooh, 6 silver dimes and a war nickel this week. Nice, Jolly Roger. That's a good week right there. So let's go ahead and get after it. Lori wants me to pull, so we're also going to be picking Roy's boxes tonight as well. So I am going to do a pull. We're going to start out with the top 2 banks. We're going to do all 4 banks. And we'll take the top 2. And then we will go from there with boxes. PB and WB. All right, there's the banks. Let us know what you like for Lori. Yeah, I know, Jolly Roger. Hopefully he will. Hopefully he'll be feeling pretty good here in a little bit. You can tell the fever's breaking a little bit. He's starting to eat a little bit now, so hopefully he will be a little bit better. So there is the poll. We'll see where we're going to go with the 2 top boxes. Looks like CU's, WB's so far. I'm going to give it 1 minute. As soon as the poll clicks over to 1 minute old, we're going to take the top 2 and we're going to move on to picking the rest of them here. So we will be picking both the Roy's boxes later. He said he was busy tonight, but definitely wanted to get some boxes and got some spots for a giveaway. Also tonight, we do have a special coin race. We haven't had one in a few weeks, maybe 3 weeks now. So I do have a special coin. I do have 10 spots left. Roy jumped on 5 already this afternoon. So there it is right there. It is a beautiful 1925 Mint State 64 NGC graded piece dollar. She is a beaut, Clark. So that will be the special coin tonight. It is $10 a spot. There is 10 available if you're interested. So there she is, Mint State 64 1925 piece dollar. There she is. So 10 spots available if you're interested in getting in on that duck race. It is a $10 donation. 10 spots available, so let me know. And we will get moving on. Speaking of that, the Merc design, Jolly Roger, this will be in the auction tonight as well. It is a 2-ounce Mercury dime from the U.S. Mint right there. She is a beauty. So look at that thing. There is the reverse right there. Beautiful. That will be in the polls making it hard. Oh, it is. We're tied up. It's CUMBWB. Somebody else vote. We need another vote to break the tie. We have CU and then MBWB tied. Let me know. And then we will pick some boxes here. Somebody give us another vote if you didn't. Oh, now we're tied 27-27. It's CU and WB. We're rolling with it. So here we go. We're going to go with... We're going to go CU1, CU2, WB1, and WB2. Those are your options right there. Let me know. I did, Brian Robeson. I seen them that they put them out. I'm excited to find them. You can spend it, William, but you're going to lose out on that deal. You are going to lose out for sure. It is 2 ounces of silver. I will have it significantly cheaper than they're going for online. So there it is right there. CU2 is the winner so far at 39%. We will wait, like I said, we'll give it a minute. As soon as it clicks over a minute, we're going to end it and we'll go there. Oh, hang on, I got to get spots. I missed out on that, so... Alright, so let's see here. So Silver Addiction, I have you for 1 spot. Then I have J-Dud for a spot. Trying to catch up here. Michael Spicer for 2. Hey, retired old guy, how you doing? Thanks for popping in. All right, so here's who I added. If I missed you, let me know. I have Silver Addiction for a spot, J-Dud for a spot, Michael Spicer for 2. Puts us at 9. We have 6 left. We are ending the poll. CU2 is the box. So CU2 for Lori Camarista. Good luck, Lori. There it is right there, CU2. Let me grab it. And we will see what happens. We do have your 90 and your 40 in there, Lori, ready to go. Let's grab CU2. Let's get started. Let's get after it. Sounded like the half. Oh, that would be good if it is. That would be very good, Brian Robeson. I did not see any mintage numbers in the 2 articles that I read, so I was wondering that very thing. All right, there it is, Miss Lori. CU2. There it is right there, CU2 on the box. Let's see if we got some enders. These boxes were treating us real well about 3 weeks ago, but we have had a rough couple weeks with them here. This is the box, but we do have black rolls. It is a good mix. There's some old, there's some new. That's a maybe on the ender. That is a maybe. Other than that, pretty circulated. Some 2024s, but I do not see any other enders. This one is a maybe. It looks really odd, but it could just be they are going for, I want to say it's right now, it was $4.10, Hartford Junction, I think. $4.10, I think, is what it was today, if I remember right. All right, so there it is, Lori. I'm going to go ahead and get the 50 likes started here in just a second. We're going to hunt the first couple rolls, and then we will draw a winner on the 50 likes. So give me just a second to get that rolling. All right, 50 likes is open if you guys want to jump in. 50 likes is open. So let me know. All right, we're going to hunt a couple rolls here for Lori, and then we're going to draw a 50 likes winner. 50 likes winner. You guys will have to keep me updated on the likes as well, because in this new format, they are not showing them to me. The likes, that is, anyway. They used to. Oh, hang on. It's on another page. I see it now, so we're good to go. Good to go. All right. So here we go, Lori. Good luck. Let's hunt a couple rolls. And then let's see if we can get us a 50 likes winner. You do have your skunk 90 as well, if need be, Lori. All right, here we go. Roll number 1. The new ones are 2024s. All right, and nada. All right, let's hunt one more. Hey, Crimson Tide, how you doing? Ron Pierce in the house as well. Good to see you, Ron. So I'm headed up Ron's way. Next weekend I will be up in Detroit at a Red Wings game with my son. Gonna hang out with them for a couple days. See one of the other grandbabies I haven't seen in a while. We haven't seen her since we went up about a month after she was born. Oop, there's a 74D, and that will not be the DDO. So yeah, he ended up selling the tickets for the Lions game. We're going to do a Red Wings game instead. All right, let's do it. 50 likes winner. Who is it going to be? Let's figure it out right now. Good luck, everybody, on the 50 likes. Here we go. And the winner of the 50 likes in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Silver Serpent. Silver Serpent is the 50 likes winner. Good luck. Good luck. Congratulations, Silver Serpent, on the 50 likes. Very nice. Silver Serpent. And there it is. Congrats. Give me just a second here, and we will pick you out a goodie, my friend. Hang tight. PTF Stacking in the house. What's up, everybody? Or PTF, how you doing? Good to see you. Randy DeMel here as well. Lynn Ehrenzeller is with us. Denmo in the house. Man, everybody's here. We got all the folks with us tonight. All right. Okay. Silver Serpent envelope 1 through 10. They are all available. Let me know. Let me know which one you would like. Envelope 1 through 10, my friend. Number 4, he says. All right, 1, 2, 3. There is number 4. She's empty. That's because you are going to get yourself 4 uncirculated dollar coins. They are the presidential ones. We do have James Madison, John Adams, James Polk, and GW, good old George Washington. Right there. Congratulations, Silver Serpent, on the 4 uncirculated dollar coins. Hope you need them for the album or something like that. So there they are. And I will apologize. I was going to do shipping yesterday. Last night was my plan. We got home from the house. I ate dinner and fell asleep on the couch and woke up at 11. So I'm going to work on it on Sunday. So just bear with me. Oh, I'm not on live chat. Thank you for that, Chicken Man Dan. I always forget to switch that. There we go. Now I am on live chat. I am now on live chat. Hey, Chris Greco, how you doing? So 50 likes is gone. 75 likes will be up next. 75 likes will be the next one. We're currently at 65, so we're just 10 away. 10 away. Yeah, Chris Greco, if you can hear me, or when you hear me, we're going to the Red Wings game. It's a 1 o'clock game on the 21st. I can't remember who they're playing, Ben, but that's the one we're going to. One out on the 21st at 1 p.m. And then we're going to shoot to his house and watch the Lions game on the 80-inch screen down in the basement. So I am excited about doing it. It will be fun. Excited to see the grandbaby, my daughter-in-law. I haven't seen any of them in probably 4 or 5 months. So it will be a nice little trip. All right, there we go. We have 3 rolls down. This is roll number 4 right here. Washington is very wet. High bridges are washing away. Oh man, we got about 4 inches of snow here. It is still snowing. Started about 12:30, 1 o'clock today. Going to be real cold the next couple days, at least for here. Single digits tomorrow, I think. Teens, I believe, on Monday. And we'll get back up in the upper 30s, 40s, I think, like Wednesday, Thursday, something like that. That's the hope, Chris. We're hoping sometime towards the end of January. So I'm going to start working on the rest of the hardwood floors. I'll try to give you guys an update tomorrow. I was going to do it last week. By the time I remembered, it was already dark out. It was late, so I'll probably try to give you guys a little updates tomorrow at some point, probably earlier. Lynn's got both the grandbabies tomorrow. So I will be there by myself until my son-in-law gets down there to help me. So maybe I'll do it in the morning first thing. We can check on that, hopefully. Lori says, it's cold, bring the heat. I'm with you, Lori. It is cold for sure. And we're probably way colder than you are, but I don't love it. I'll be honest with you. I do not love the cold. I am not a winter fan by any means. There is a 71D. Not the DDO. Snohomish County is where you lived at. There's Rich. Everett area. Okay. That's up in the Washington. All right, here we go. This is going to be roll 7 right here. Roll number 7. Not be leaving the house for the next 2 days, maybe 3. It was definitely it wasn't like terrible, but it was an interesting ride home. We had to stop and pick the kids up. We went to the house for about maybe an hour, dropped some stuff off today, and had to pick up the grandkids and come here. But yeah, she was chilly, or not chilly, snowy, icy. So it was an interesting drive home. All right, this is that one that looks suspicious. I don't know if it's going to be silver or not, but we're going to find out right now. It looked a little suspicious. And it is not a silver. It is a 72. So unfortunately, no silver there. We got to get things straightened out and get back on the board with some shiny stuff tonight. We have been 2 weeks in a row with no silver after going 9 great streams with some silver. So hopefully tonight we'll get things pointed in the right direction. We'll see. We will see. So here we go, Lori. This is roll number 9 right here. Roll 9. I haven't seen anything too exciting so far, but we have plenty of rolls to go. There's a 74D. No, I used to keep all them. Sheriff Buck Steel, but I turned in... I keep enough NIFCs to try to put a couple sets together, but if I don't need them for the sets, I normally don't hang on to them. There's a 71D. There just gets to be too many of them, and I finally had to be like, all right, it's time to cash them in. All right, roll number 10. Roll 10 up next. Benji Proof. Uh-oh, Vinny's there already. Nope. All right, let's see here. Come on. There is a 71D, not the DDO. Hey, Nubismatic in the house. I got your package today, Nubismatic. I was going to email you back, but I have not had time to do that yet, but I did receive it. So I will try to get an email out to you guys tomorrow that are in the New Year's multi-channel giveaway. I'll try to get that done tomorrow. Just kind of with a little update and what channels are in. I think we have 10 channels altogether, if I recall. But I will let you guys know for sure. So you do have a shot still if you're interested in getting in. You've got a couple of days left before we're going to start getting videos out. So let me know. Or if you know somebody, we definitely can add a couple of more for sure. Ooh, loaded potato soup. That's she did get it, Vinny. Is she supposed to open that now, or is she supposed to wait for Christmas? That was the question. She's like, should I open it? Am I supposed to wait for Christmas? I said, I don't know. I'll have to ask them. So you let me know what if it was a Christmassy thing, or she can just go ahead and have at it. So it was in the mail today. I stopped today and it was there. It was not there last night when I stopped, so it must have came today finally. All right, on we go. Roll 13. Roll 13. We are trying, Lori. We're trying. All right, come on. Give us something here. There's a ugly 1992. We do have all the boxes this week, so we will have 6 to check at the end of the stream, see if we get lucky with any enders. I will let her know that, Vinny. She's got the little one right now out in the living room. So I will tell her that it's good to go, though. Her and James are trying to keep the kids together out there. So I did, Shell Bell. Thank you very much. I was going to text you. I picked that up as well. So thank you very much. Very nice of you guys to do that. It's funny. Hey, Lori. We got a magic coin, young lady. There is the obverse. Flip it over. It is definitely rotated. I can see the line around the outside. We're going to have you a magic coin. Right there, we'll have a miscellaneous. Let me find my fancy magic coin opening cup. And let's see what we got. I just said last week, I think it was, we haven't had a magic coin in a minute. You can hear it's kind of a dead sound. It does not have that same. There it is. Oh my gosh, it had another magic coin inside, Lori. I've never seen this. It had a magic quarter in the middle. And a dime. What in the world is going on here? Where did the rest of it go? There's only half of it here. That is I've never seen one like this. I think the one side got stuck inside the other. So there's the quarter. There's also a dime that goes inside the quarter. And I think I lost the other half is stuck inside. Never seen one like that. Well, they're stuck together, so we're going to have to figure that out, but that's pretty cool. Never seen one like that before. There it is, right there. Lori gets it. Pretty cool. I'll try to see if I can get this other part back opened and put together, right, Lori? But, oh man, them other ones do not stay in there very well. So there it is, right there. Pretty sweet. That is going to be a miscellaneous. It could have flew over my shoulder. I don't know. I think it was in the cup. I think they're just stuck together. It looks like. Let me try one little thing here and see if I can get this to... Yeah, they got to be stuck together because this rim is sticking up beyond the other one. So I think it flipped over inside of it. So I'll see. I'll figure out how to get them apart, Lori, and we'll get it to you. Counts as, they should count as 3 miscellaneous just about. I've never seen one of them. At first I was excited because I'm like, whoa, there's something inside of it. But it was, unfortunately, I thought it was going to be like a silver coin or something. But, you know, either way, pretty cool. I will see if I can get it fixed before I send it to you, Lori, so that it works properly. But pretty neat. Never found one like that. Mine usually either have the Mexican, what is that, a un peso that they have in there, or a Spanish coin, not Spanish, English, Great Britain penny or something like that. So pretty neat. That was definitely different. Anybody else found one like that? It's stuck on the ceiling. It could be, uh-oh, is Travis knocking on my door? Are you feeling better, buddy? Travis must be feeling better. He's up and moving. There is a 1983, not the no FC. All right, here we go. We are now on to roll 18 here. Roll 18. All right. Hi, Travis. Are you watching? Travis. Travis is watching. Lori says, feel better, buddy. Look, Trav. Hi, buddy. There it is. They must be watching on the big TV. All right, I'm going to do these next two rolls. I will update the board here in a minute. Vinny says, hi, Travis. He sounds like he's feeling better to me. Well, that's better than what he was a little while ago. He's still not quite himself, huh? There is a 71D. No dice. So what do you guys think of the new coin designs? Did you guys like them, dislike them? What are your thoughts? Let me know what you guys think. I'm curious. Sounds like they could be, some of them could be low mintage, which would be very cool. Oh no, Lori, you got a stray sick. That's no good. Brian, I liked them, I think, overall. Yeah, 2026 Sheriff Buck Steel. If you look it up online, there is a new dime, quarter. I think there's actually 5 quarters and a $50 design. There's also some new designs for the innovation dollars as well. So if you look up 2026 coin designs, yeah, I think the quarters could be confusing for sure. It's going to be very different for people. They're going to look very different, but I'm just excited for something new, especially for the dime. We've had the same dime since 1946, and I'm excited that they're going to do something different. Even though it's probably only going to be for a year, I will take it. So excited to see something a little different out there. There is a 73 Denver. Not the DDO. So yeah, these are the approved designs that they just released some photos of them. I did check the 2026 release schedule today. They do not show a scheduled release date as of yet. So eventually they will be coming. I'm going to do it tomorrow, Jolly Roger. I know initially I said we were going to do videos on the 15th. I think I'm going to push that back from the 15th to the 22nd. So I'll update you guys. I think there's 10 of us. It's been super busy I had a couple Christmas parties last week. Working at the house. I had some materials come in at Menards we had to pick up the other day. That's just been a crazy busy week. Maybe it is the 20th. I thought I said the 15th in the original email, but I could be wrong. That sounds early anyway. But I'll update everybody. I'll get that out tomorrow. And like I said, my apologies. I'm usually pretty on top of this, but there's just a lot of things happening. I'll be excited next year because it will be a little bit more settled, hopefully, and it won't be quite so crazy. Hey, Crafter Dragon, how you doing? All right, this is roll 24. We are almost halfway through the box. Putting a big house together so they can stand each other. You know how them kitties can be. Oh, right there's a Vinny coin. She's double drilled, Vinny. That one will be coming your way. That is another miscellaneous right there. Double drilled. I guess technically that depends on if Lori wants it or not, because it is her box. Where'd that go? It was a 70 right there. 73D. I'm just excited for something different, Sheriff Buck Steel. I know I kind of got, it was nice with the national park quarters and all that kind of stuff, but I kind of got bored with that. I felt like it just went on too long, if that makes any sense. So I'm excited to see something different, for sure. That's my big thing. Just things have been the same for a while, and it's always nice for the new design. So I don't know what they'll do the year after, if they're going to go back to what we've always done, if they're going to change it up. I'm curious what 2027 brings as far as coin designs, but who knows? $50 looks like the Platinum Eagle. It does, actually, now that you mention. I didn't think about that. I'm assuming they'll continue until they catch up to the presidents. Oh, 2027 is youth sports. I have not heard that yet. How you doing, Namaste? Good to see you. They should do. I wish they would do, like, every year when they're doing these special quarters. I wish they just continue to do the W's. I don't even care if it was like 500,000. Put them in circulation. I mean, it drove the coin collecting community was crazy over it. I just don't understand why they only did it for 2 years. I think they should have kept it up. That's my opinion anyway. I wish they would have. That would have been pretty cool, I think. To have every year have that design. Is it going to be? No, not a proof. In 1988, but it was a big thick edge. Just not a proof, unfortunately. All right, here we go. Let's keep rolling on through these coins here. All right, we are over halfway. I'm going to update the board. We do have a couple of miscellaneous. I guess technically it could be 3 with that tripled up magic coin I've never seen before. There it is, 2 miscellaneous. We don't even have an NIFC yet, which is very odd, but it does happen every now and again. Also, a redesign of the Kennedy half in 27. I think that's a good thing, personally. I mean, I like the one that we had, but it's just been the same for so long. Got to switch them up every now and then. Excited the dime's different. The dime's been the same for way too long. 5 likes away from 75 will be the next free silver giveaway. Nope, none of them are approved, Lori, unfortunately. I checked. I was hoping we could conquer the whole deal. The reverse is, yeah, the dime and the quarter in there are all reverses. They're clad because it's copper in the middle, but so we'll see. I'm hoping I can get that one apart for you. It was very unfortunate that they stuck together like that, but first time for everything, I suppose. Chicken Man Dan with a Hunting Southwest Ohio membership. Thank you very much, Chicken Man Dan. Sean Bowden, the lucky recipient of that. Thank you so much. The dime is going back to the Roosevelt in 2027. Oh, man, come on. They can do better than that. Hey, Soberman92, how you doing? JC, how are you? I probably missed a few of you guys when you snuck in, so... There is a 71D right there. Jason Martinez just subscribed. Thank you very much, Jason. Glad to have you. We have a fun time here every week on Saturday night. Next week, so you guys are aware, I am going to do a Tuesday stream. Next Saturday, I will be in Michigan. So we're going to do a Tuesday stream again, at least for a week when I get back. So that will be the 23rd. Will be a Tuesday stream. No stream next Saturday night, unfortunately, but we will get back to them eventually. So, hey, Ralph Langman, how you doing? Good to see you, brother. Thanks for popping in. Half is still going to be the Kennedy, but a different portrait. I wouldn't mind if they switched the out or the reverse up as well, but either way. Oh, I'm trying, Lori. I know it don't look like it, but I am. There's an NIFC finally. 2003. So we got one of those. We're on the board with an NIFC. That's probably another one. It is a 2004. And there is another 2004. Starting to see some stuff now. It's getting late in the box, but we're seeing something. All right, here we go. And nothing in that roll, at least obvious by the edge. There is a 71D. So I am going to steal an idea, you guys, from my friends over at Half Dollar Make You Holler. We are going to be doing a special race coming up starting in January. It is going to go on for 6 weeks, I think, is what I'm going to do. Every race that we run, first, second, and third is going to get a spot in the main race. And we are going to be giving away a very, very nice graded coin. I will have more details on that early in January. So anybody here that is over and watches Half Dollar Make You Holler, you'll know what I'm talking about. I told them the other night I'm going to steal the idea, and they said, "Yep, it was fun. Have at it." So I'm going to steal it up. So we will be doing that. So be ready. Me too, Lori. I'd be happier if we could get you a little shiny, but we'll see what happens. And I am looking for ideas from those that are box donators on occasion. With the silver price, again, getting up over 60, I am going to have to adjust box donations again. So I am looking for feedback from anybody that donates for boxes. I would like to know, what are your thoughts? Is there something different you'd like to see? Kind of anything like that. So I'm going to kind of look at redesigning these a little bit. When it got to 61 plus the other day, I'm like, well, what I'm doing is no longer feasible again. So I had boxes already gone for this week, so I'm going to stick with it, but they're probably going to change next week. Had sausages simmering and homemade tomato sauce all day. Ooh, man, James Benson. So anyway, if you got any feedback on that, I would love to hear it. I'm trying to figure out exactly what I'm going to do, but there may be some sort of a no-frills box that will be coming, and you're probably just going to get a small amount of silver with it and whatever's in the box, but it'll be at a very reasonable price as an option. I don't know what that looks like yet, but we'll figure it out. I will, Lori. I mean, I want to keep it I want to keep it reasonable. I want to keep it fun for everybody. I do this mostly because I enjoy it, but there is a cost that comes with it on my end that unfortunately I do have to make sure I cover through donations. So, like I said, I just want it to be reasonable for everybody. That's my main goal. Everybody can enjoy themselves, get a box every now and then, and have a fun time. All right, 11 rolls left, Lori. 11 left. We're trying to squeak a silver out of this thing. So far, there's not a lot of squeaking going on here. So we will have the dollar race will be coming up after this. 72D, not the no FG. And nothing there. All right, first of the last 10 rolls right here. Come on, box. Give us something. We need some sort of silver to squeak out of this thing. Please. There's a 72D. There is a decent looking 74D. If it works, Aaron Foy, I'm game. Whatever we got to do at this point. Thank you, Hartford Junction. I appreciate it. Like I said, I do my best to make it reasonably priced for people and try to make it fun. So I do think you guys are going to enjoy this little race thing that I do coming the first of the year. So I was involved in it, like I said, on that other channel, and I thought, man, this is really fun. And then, like I said, I asked them the other night if they mind if I rip it off, and they said, hey, have at it. It was a fun time. So, be back at 7:12 Central Time. All right, we'll see what we can find while you're gone, Aaron Foy. Take one for the team and come back in 20 minutes, he says. Was I supposed to check your early 70s for no FG? The no FG on the 72 Sheriff Buck Steel is actually the most valuable one if you can find it in decent condition. And by decent, I'm saying, you know, I think the breaking point, if I remember right, is around XF45 is where it really starts climbing in price. I would have to double check that, but 72 is the main one, and then 82 and 83. Those are the main ones you're looking at. Martin, how are you and the family doing? Hopefully Gabe is doing well. Hopefully he's getting ready for Christmas, I bet. I bet Gabe likes Christmas. I got a feeling. There is a 74D, not the DDO. So I have a week of work left, and then I am off for almost 2 weeks. So hopefully we will get a bunch of stuff done at the house. I'm hoping I'll be able to spend at least 8 hours a day there, I hope. Something like that. So that should help out. Martin is a birthday boy this coming up week. Whoa! Martin's a birthday boy. Martin finally going to hit 50? Is that the deal, Martin? Are you going to catch up? Oh, 25. Man, I'm sorry, Martin. You're much younger than I thought. 25, man. Very nice. Doing good. Been out Christmas shopping and planting fruit trees. Nice. It's too cold here to plant any fruit trees. I can tell you that. It is chilly. 72D. Not the no FG. But yeah, happy birthday to you, Martin. Hopefully you have a fantastic day. Me too, Namaste. I'm up for the Texas weather for sure. 68 today in East Texas. That's enough of that nonsense, Martin. That is enough of that. It is currently Let me tell you what it currently is here right now. It's cold. It is currently 17 degrees Fahrenheit and snowing. Low of 3 tonight. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, I tell you. It is absolutely freezing. Not a fan. There's a 83. Not the no FG. I know, Mysterian. I bet you're like, don't send it my way. Yeah, we're supposed to get, I think, like between 4 and 7 inches by, I think it's supposed to end around 12 or 1 in the morning. It was definitely still snowing when I started. There was probably 1.5 inches on the ground when we got home today. There was at least 2 inches on my truck when I looked outside before I started. There is another NIFC 2020. 74D, not the DDO. 1983. Light FG, but it is there. Old Bell says 82 and no snow. Come on. Come on, Old Bell. We can't be having that. None of that kind of talk. All right, 2 rolls left, Lori. I'm trying to do everything I can to get some silver out of these, but I'm telling you, it's fighting me all the way. Could be another NIFC. We need 2 more to get you a bonus silver dime, Lori. Nope, it's a 2021, not an NIFC. All right, 1 roll left. There it is, right there, empty box. Final roll, roll 50 of the box. And it don't look good. I can tolerate that kind of weather, Hartford Junction. That's what I'm talking about right there. 48 is just fine. It is much better than this cold nonsense that we're getting right now. There is a 71D, not the DDO. Yeah, I seen that. Next week it's supposed to be in the 50s. Go figure. I seen that today. Pretty much, I think, once it warms up, KJ, we got pretty much a whole week. Mid to upper 40s and in the 50s, so I will take that. Who's clawing at my door? It's Girly. Girly, what doing? Hi. There she is. It's little Sienna. Little Sienna came to visit. Years for the DDO, Sheriff Buck Steel, is 72 Ds, 82 Ds, 83 Ds. Those are the years that I check. Hi. Can you hear me talking in here?
Yes.
Yeah. You gonna laugh? You laughy? Psst, 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 psst. Hi. You're so funny. Got your jammies on though. Got your jammies on? Left the bed?
She tricked me. She snuggled in and I thought she was going to go to sleep. And then,
she was like just joking.
And then she like saw the light and heard your voice and was like, I'm like, sister, no.
You gonna go night-night? Yeah. You're so silly. They are, Namaste. We got the 2 of them here and it is awesome. No? You're not gonna do it to me?
Tell him. Grammy can't do it.
You're so silly. You trying to run away?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you running away? Yeah. She is something else. When you're a little older, you can play coins too. Okay? You gotta wait a little bit. We'll see if you're a little less reckless than your brother is.
You laughed at him and thought it was funny when he threw them everywhere.
That is true. I did laugh. I probably shouldn't have laughed, but I laughed. So. Oh yeah, 73D too. You're right, Jolly Roger. I forgot about that. What says Christmas and Gabe's birthday are too close together. Gabe knows December 25th and his other favorite day, January 19th. The bad part is he wonders, what about the other months? Where's the cake? That is funny stuff right there.
Our son Cody is on Christmas, and then our daughter Morgan is New Year's Eve.
Yeah, my son I'm going up to see in Detroit. He's Christmas Day, baby.
One of our granddaughters is Monday.
Yep. We got lots of birthdays happening,
then
for sure.
Travis and Kayla in January.
Yep.
JR.
We got a whole list of them coming now.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It
4
is hot
Nifsies.
in here.
It is very hot in here now that the furnace is running. We got this. First time ever I've seen one of these that
I heard
inside
you
stuck,
saying-
but it's a
quarter. Oh, they're like stacked together.
it's a quarter, a dime, and a $half, but I got the top and the
How
bottom
did you?
stuck.
Oh, like you just knew it was a trick
I could
thing.
tell.
and
I
then
could
you
tell
found-
by the sound what it was, that it was the magic coin, but
okay.
I've never seen one like that before.
That's a lot of work.
So there it is.
Oh.
Pretty wild. All right, Lori, you do get the magic coin. The hold coin, if you want it, is yours. Otherwise, I'll send that to Vinny. And then we have 4 Nifsies. Unfortunately, will not get you any more silver, but you do get a Skunk 90. So you get another Benji or a Walker.
Hi to people that are saying hi.
And it says hi.
There was.
Mysterian baby spotted. All right. So NIFCs won't do you any good. You will get the magic coin. Let me know on the hold coin, and you get another Walker or a Benji. Let me know which one you like, Lori, and we will fix you up. Sorry there was no silver, unfortunately. Silver Addiction says hi. And a Benji, she says, ooh, that's a nice one. Actually, you know what? That's a Benji proof right there. It's not in great shape, but it is a 63 Benji proof. Didn't even notice that when I bought it. So there you go. You get a proof. It was on top, Lori. So that will be coming your way as well.
Of course, I can probably lay her on the floor now that the monster's in bed.
Yeah, you can do that. That's true. Was he ready to go to sleep?
No, but we were telling him because we shut the lights off, and then we were like, lay down and watch a movie, because he stopped watching it, and they paused it. Hi, everybody. And he was like, no.
He
And
didn't want
all
to stop.
whiny, and I was like, well, then you need to go to bed. And he's like, no. And so Buddy turned on one of the Cars on the Road episodes, and he was getting cranky about that. I said, then you need to lay down and go to bed. And then he's like, no. And then he grabbed his blanket and walked away.
He was ready?
Yeah. So Buddy took him in there.
Oh, that's good. Brian Robeson finished box 1 with a 40%er, 4 NIFCs and a proof. Nice,
He's
Brian.
really checking out this bucket.
That's where your brother started, right there in the same place.
No, he had the jar. Remember when he first moved in, he had the
But when I
jar.
remember the time he was sitting in here and he was pulling them out of there and throwing them.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking
But
of.
he was a lot younger and he had that jar.
Yeah, he did have the jar at a younger age. All right, next up, everybody, is going to be the dollar race. So we have first place, second to last. We'll get a silver dime. Here's what is up for grabs tonight. We have another 1963 Benji proof that I actually knew was a proof this time when I bought it. And we have a beautiful 1945p Merc dime. Look at that thing. It does not get much better than that. That is a nice looking dime right there. So those will go to the winner. So if you're interested in spots, it is $1 donation per spot. Unlimited spots available. So let me know how many you would like, and we will get rolling along.
When do you get to something that you do with this?
Saturday special.
That didn't answer my question.
After the next box.
Oh.
Between box 2 and 3.
I want to know what your people think of these ones that I convinced you to buy. Which one of one of these was ours? Where is that at?
Ours are right here.
Okay.
Okay, let me get caught up. I'm missing spots here. So JC for 3.
You tell Pappy bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Gertie. Bye. I'll see you later. You blowing bubbles. She blowing the bubbles. All right, Brian Jensen for 5. Who else we got going on? 4 shuffles. Shellbell for 5. Ooh, look at Martin going, he says. Michael Erickson for 5. Very generous of you. Michael Erickson for 5. Gabe for 5. And Valerie for 5. J Dud for 3. Michael Spicer for 5. Silver Addiction for 3. Okay, Tom Craig, thank you for stopping in. Sorry, I didn't realize you were here. I apologize. Oh, I missed you, Michael Erickson. Sorry. Whoa, 10 for Gabe. 10. Michael Erickson for 5. Ooh, and a spot for Martin in the special coin race. Very generous, Michael Erickson. That will leave 5 spots in the special coin race here. Let me see here. I have... Got to get back to where I was at here before I get too lost. There's Michael Spicer. Silver Addiction for 3. Retired Old Guy for 2. Jolly Roger for 2. VH Ringer for a spot. JC says 1 for the special race. I got you, JC. You are down. That leaves 4 spots. Trying Cash App for the first time. It was a struggle for me when I started, Retired Old Guy. Hopefully you will have no issues. 76 likes. Oh, so, okay, I got you. 76 likes. Okay. I will get that rolling here in a second. Okay, so I'm going to double check these real quick, and then we'll get rolling here. So hang on. We'll get to 75 likes as soon as we get this race conquered here, and then we'll do the 75 likes giveaway. So hang tight, everybody. We will get there. All right, so here we go. There's Michael Erickson's. I got JC for 3. Brian Jensen for 5. Shellbell for 5. Michael Spicer. Oh no, Shellbell for 5. Michael Erickson for 5. Gabe for 5. Valerie for 5. J Dud for 3. Michael Spicer for 5. Silver Addiction for 3. And then I got the Gabe for 10, Michael Erickson for 5, and then I have Retired Old Guy for 2, Jolly Roger for 2, BH Ringer for 1, All right, I think we're good to go. Last call for spots. If anybody else wants in the dollar race, last call. Last call. All right, we are moving on. Thank you, Shellbell. I will confirm that I have that many here once I get them entered. So give me a minute here. I'll get the duck race rolling. All right, give me a few minutes. It's going to take me a few minutes to get this all typed in, so hang tight, everybody, and we'll be rolling here before we know it. And I'm sorry, Showbell, I had spots for Roy as well. I don't know that I mentioned that, so we're going to have to add another 15 to your 59 total. Oops. Oh, come on. Just about done. I am the world's slowest typer, so. All right, I got that part down. Just a second. We'll be ready to roll here. All right, we should be ready to roll. Good luck, everybody, on the race. Going for that Benji Proof, and that beautiful Merc Dime is going to be up next. So let's get on over. We are doing 4 shuffles for this one as well. So here we go. If I can get to the right screen, there it is. 2:22 on the clock, our standard time. Super full screen. And let's do our shuffles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good luck, everybody. And here we go. Look at them reindeer fly. Gabe in the early lead. Gabe's got first, second, third. He's got all kinds of them up there. He's probably got 3 or 4 of them in the top 5 right now. Maybe it's Gabe's night finally tonight. We'll see. Gabe in the lead. Gabe in second. Gabe in third. Then it's a couple Michael Ericksons and a treasure chest up there as well. There's somebody else. Oh, it's another Gabe up there at the top. I couldn't read the name. I could just see a BE. So Gabe still hanging tough. Gabe's still out front. Michael Erickson starting to move on him, though. He moves into second. And he takes the lead now. Michael Erickson is out front. He is in first and second. Gabe a close third. Close third to Gabe. He's starting to make a little comeback, though. Gabe looking for the lead again. He gets to second place. Can he get back to the lead? Not quite. Michael Erickson still hanging on. Here comes another Gabe reindeer, though. He moves into second and can't get the lead. He was almost there. Almost there. 1 minute to go. 1 minute. Michael Erickson still hanging on. We have not had a lot of shifts for the lead up here. This is usually with this many in the race. You're usually back and forth a bit more, but Michael Erickson been hanging tough most of the race here. Gabe in second. Another Michael Erickson in third. Here comes another Gabe up top there, looking to move up. Here comes a couple of Roys up towards the front as well. And we're under 30 seconds to go. Gabe's still hanging on to the lead. He finally takes Michael Erickson out, goes to the lead. Roy in second. And another Gabe in third. And 15 seconds to go. Gabe in the lead. Can he hang on? 10 seconds to go. Gabe's still out front. Here comes a Roy reindeer. Oh my gosh, I think Gabe's finally going to get it done. And he will. Gabe is the winner. Race number 1. Gabe gets the job done. Who gets the silver dime for second to last? And that is going to go to J-Dud with the silver dime. J-Dud silver dime. And Gabe finally, after weeks and weeks of trying, will get a first place win. Congratulations, Gabe. And thank you to everybody for getting in on the race. I appreciate it a bunch. This all goes to help out with shipping and giveaways and all that kind of stuff. Envelopes, all the other things that we need to make all this stuff happen. So thank you guys a whole bunch. Congratulations, Gabe and J-Dud. Gabe and J-Dud, get it done. The special race is a Mid-State 64 1925 Peace Dollar ENR. That is the one for the special race tonight. Congrats to you, Gabe. Very nice. I bet you he's excited. And there it is right there. Congrats, Gabe. Let me get J-Dud a silver dime. And once again, thank you guys for getting in the race. I appreciate it. There it is, silver dime right there for J-Dud. I got JC. Did Ian say he did want a spot for sure? I got JC covered. Let me know, Ian, if you do want a spot or not. We have 4 left in the special race. Dime to the chest, he says. Very cool of you, J-Dud. Let's grab the treasure chest. We haven't looked at it in a minute. Well, let's take a peek-see. So here is the treasure chest. Once again, for anybody here that's new, this will be given away in August in about 40 or so lots usually. We'll break it up and give a bunch of Gabe's dancing. I bet he is, Valerie. That's pretty cool. I'm sure he enjoyed that. And there it is right there. Another silver dime from J-Dud into the treasure chest for next August. Another silver goodie. Everything in here gets more and more valuable every day. All right, here we go. Let's get into box number 2. This one is going to be for Roy Hathaway. Unfortunately, he could not be with us tonight. So I got JC covered in the race. We have 4 spots still available. 75 likes is open. Go ahead and get in on that. 75 likes is open if you guys want to get in. I'm going to set up a poll as well for the next box for Roy. He asked that you guys pick them tonight. So we're going to do the same process. Which bank first? All right, there are the banks first. You guys let me know which banks we're going to go. Top 2 again. We'll put the boxes up and have you guys pick a box then. Special race, retired old guy, is $10 a spot donation. $10 per spot donation. It's limited to 15 spots. 15 available spots. And James Benson with a membership. Very cool. Thank you, James Benson. And Happy Bears 5189 with a membership. Congratulations and a big thanks to James Benson. I appreciate it, brother, very much. Glad to have the new members with us. We'll be doing a members giveaway. Namaste says he will do a spot. Thank you, Namaste. I appreciate it. That leaves 3 spots now in the special race. And that is a NGC slabbed 1925 Mid-State 64 Peace dollar. That is going to be the special race coin for tonight. We haven't done one in a few weeks, so we were due. 75 likes is open as well. We currently have 55 people entered. You got a few more seconds to get in on this if you would like, and then we are going to draw a winner. So hurry up and get in if you have not. And let's see here. For the banks, we have WB and PB are going to be the top banks. I am going to close that. As soon as I get this next poll open, we are going to go ahead and draw a winner. So you got a couple seconds. All right, there's the poll for the next box for Roy. Let's draw a winner for 75 likes. Good luck, everybody. And here we go. 75 likes winner will be picked in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And it's going to be Namaste Forget Me Not. 75 likes winner. Congrats, Namaste. Namaste. Back with a vengeance tonight. He is the winner of the 75 likes. All envelopes except for 4 are available, Namaste. All envelopes except for 4. Let me know which one you like. He says number 3. All right, number 3. 100 likes will be the next giveaway, by the way, for a free goodie. And he says envelope number 3. Let's see here. What do we got? 1, 2. There is envelope 3. Well, I don't know that it was the best pick, but it is at least a silver dime nonetheless. It is going to be a 1936 Philadelphia Merc dime for you, Namaste. So better than nothing for sure. All right, Craigcraft, take care. Thanks for hanging out for a bit. I appreciate it. I saw Martin wanted a spot for Valerie, and Retired Old Guy also wanted a spot. Okay, let me get that. I don't have Valerie, but I do have... Okay, let me... Just it. All right, will do. Thank you, Namaste. I appreciate it. So there we go. Envelope 3 and 4 are now gone. So if I didn't see them, so Retired Old Guy and Valerie, I'm going to add you to the list. If that is wrong, let me know. I'm sure it's right, but I just didn't see it. It is $10 per spot, Martin, for the special coin race. That will leave 1 spot available for the special coin race now. 1 spot. That is incorrect, Retired Old Guy. Oh, is correct. That is correct. Okay. So I got you down, Retired Old Guy. That leaves 1 spot. Is that you saying you would like it, Jeff? Okay, Jeff Provost will have the final spot. I'm going to try to remember to do this at the halfway point of this next box. Halfway point. And we're going to run this special race. So spots are full. The last ones went to Retired Old Guy, Namaste, Valerie, and Jeff Provost. So spots are full for the special coin race. We are hunting WB2. Let me grab a Morgan dollar for Roy. And do this beautiful looking 1921 right there for Roy. That will be his Morgan dollar. And we're going to hunt WB2. Looks like it is going to be the box by 40%. Pretty wide margin. So let's grab that and see if we get lucky with some goodies. We did not get WB boxes last week, so hopefully that means they sent us some goodies this week. Yeah, just in time, Jeff Provost. Literally, just in time. Just made it. All right, here we go. WB2 for Roy. This is a double stack box. See what kind of goodies we get for Roy Hathaway here. There it is. Let's take a peek. It does look like a good mix of coins. I don't see anything that looks like an obvious ender. Remember that Benji Bounty is still out there for this year. 1 ounce silver round. If somebody can find a Benji, we have not found one in a box hunt since this started in July. So who knows? It could happen. All right, there it is right there for Roy Hathaway, box number 2 on the night. Let's go ahead and get after it. 100 likes is also the next free giveaway. If you guys are interested in that as well, we're currently at 82 likes right now. 82 likes. Ooh, Walker, yeah, he did find a couple, wasn't it, in the same roll? I think I got there later after that happened. I always watch for a little bit while we're eating lunch at the house. So I did see, he said he found a Sammy, which is pretty sweet. So there is roll number 1 right there. And here we go. We are off and running in box number 2 for the night. Roy also has box 3. We'll have to pick another one for him coming up. And we will check the leftover boxes at the end of the box hunts anyway for any missed goodies. And I'll see, hopefully, the boxes left over from last week. I could not even get a video out of the leftover boxes. They were rough. Very, very rough. So not a good bunch of boxes left over last week. So I can tell you last week there was no silver to find in the 6 boxes that we had. So after a couple rough weeks, I feel like we're due for at least a little bit of silver, but we'll see. We'll see if we can get lucky and get that done or not. Ooh, and it was an ender. Nice. Was that one that you could see right off the box opening, that ender? Because that's always nice when you see a Benji or a Walker staring back at you. It was not. Okay. Either way, I'd still be happy, but it's always nice to see one staring at you out of the box when you open it. Of course, that goes for any ender as far as I'm concerned. Any ender would be just fine with me. If it's silver, I'm a happy man. All right, here we go. There is a 1973 Denver. Pretty nice one, too. Unfortunately, not the DDO. And that does it for roll number 3. All right, here we go. Roll 4 of the box. And we need to see some shiny, silvery edges in here. It has been a rough couple of weeks here. We are still over the 1 per box average thanks to that big box we had a few weeks back, which was very nice. Very nice to see there. And I'm hoping it happens again for the end of the year. I think the Christmas silver is out there. We just need to get the right boxes. There's a 1983. Not the no FG. Another 83. And still not the no FG. All right, here we go. Come on, give us some goodies here. Give us some goodies. We haven't really been getting, the last couple weeks, it's been slow on NIFCs and everything. It has just overall been slow, so I'm hoping things will pick up here. There's another 83. And to get through some boxes and get into some of that older stock maybe that somebody's got sitting around. That would be very nice. 71D. And nothing in that roll. On we go to roll number 7. Roll 7. These odds are horrible that in chat kicks you back to the top chat every time. That is annoying. That is annoying for sure. 2001. And nothing. So there was what? Who had this big Benji Ender box? Who had it? That's what I want to know. When was it? Who had it? I need more details. That's going to be a proofer. We are going to have a proof. Let me zoom back in here a little bit. That right there is going to be a proof. That is a no-doubter. Bam. 1993. Not in bad condition either. Hasn't been in circulation too long. So we will take that. 1993. Picture from online. Okay. I've seen some big Benji or some big Walker boxes people have found. Was it Dad's Spare Change that found that one? But I haven't seen a box loaded with Benjis. I did see, if you guys didn't catch it earlier this week, I think it was, One Roll at a Time hunted a bag that had 200, I think it was like 230 silvers in it. Bag he got from the bank. I'm like, man, that is crazy. There was like 3 or 4 or 5 silvers in every handful he pulled out. It was wild. Definitely a fun one if you guys didn't see it. Yeah, I watched it after the fact because I think we were at the house when he went live, but I watched it when I got home. And I was like, man, I love seeing stuff like that. I have a bag that should be coming here in the next month or so. It had about $800 in it when I stopped and checked in with them a few weeks back, and they said it takes about 6 months to fill one. So, I know, Shellbell. Hey, I wouldn't sneeze at 2 quarters. I wouldn't sneeze at that at all. Silver quarters are getting hard to find, especially in a box. Yeah, and it did have the West Point in it, too. That was wild. Get a random quarter in a $50 box, and it had a West Point in it. What are the odds in that? Pretty cool, though. There's a 82, not the no FG. I would definitely, I'm hoping for some excitement with the next bag I get. So I did find out the last bag that I got. I don't remember if I said that when I live streamed that bag. That the coin shop that I deal with, they actually brought a bunch of clad $50 in and topped the bag off. That's why I ended up getting it earlier than I thought. So they said it was almost $200. So this time I should have $200 more of customer wrap or customer rolled stuff in there, I'm hoping. Two silver quarters has also only ever happened 3 times in 4 years. I will have a quarter video out next week. I meant to do it this week. There just was not time. There was some nights this week we got home from the house. I ate, sat on the couch, and I was done. I didn't even get in here. I was wiped out. So, I don't know. I've been very, very tired lately the last few nights. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if I'm kind of getting wore out or... So I'm looking forward to this couple weeks off work, even though we're working at the house. There's the NIFC 2006. It will still be a little bit of a break, so we won't be working as late. So hopefully that will help out. Work has been very busy as well, though, too. I will say that work has been crazy. Got a couple new projects to start coming up here in the next few weeks. I had one project that got canceled indefinitely. We're still going to do it, but they're just going to have to reschedule the install of some rooftop air handlers. So we'll see. Maybe in the spring. Too cold to be up on a roof anyway, as far as I'm concerned. All right, here we go. This is roll 15. Roll 15. Trying to find some shiny. I did find my first 2025 half last week. For those of you that were not here, I had yet to see one, so I have found one. And that is it. All right, here we go. Roll 16. Roll 16. I will update the board in a second. We do have another NIFC. And we also have a proof to add to the board. So we're finding a few things in here. Work is the curse of the drinking class. There you go, Jim Thompson. I'm happy that we're busy at least, though. I'd have a heart attack finding over 600 Benjis. I think I almost had a heart attack when we found 6040s a couple weeks ago there. Michael Erickson. It was wild. All right, let's see here. Let me get the board updated. So we have now 5 NIFCs. And we're going to add us a proof. We just need the silver now. We just need the silver. All right, there we go. You imagine what it would be worth nowadays? 600 Benjis or 600 Benjis out of a box at 22 and some change a piece. That's what they're going for nowadays, so that would be wild. Crazy stuff. There's a 72D, not the no FG. Taking a Gabriel victory lap or 5. Yeah. What? Okay. Just a second. Lynn needs my help for a second. I will be right back. Hang tight. we are back. I had to help her get set up and get the little one in bed. She was stuck holding her, so. All right, let's get back after it here. All right, we're on to roll. This is going to be roll 17 here coming up. Please give us a silver. Good grief. Man, a rough one tonight. And nothing. All right, on we go. Roll 19 now, or 18, excuse me. No, 19. Roll 19. Having a tough time counting, apparently. Tough time counting. All right, here we go. There is a 1974D, not the DDO. All right, got about 6 rolls left here. We're going to run that special race coming up. Halfway through box number 2, we will have the Saturday special coming up between box 2 and 3 as well for you Saturday special regulars. Some dark edges in here, but no silver. I haven't even had much to scope here lately. There is a 71D finally. Not the DDO. All right, 5 rolls. We will be halfway in box number 2. Halfway in box 2. Getting there at least. I don't know if Aaron Foy popped in, but apparently it did not help that he left this time and came back. Still did not find any silver. There is a 73D. So is anybody still getting quarter boxes? Anybody? Or not quarter boxes, penny boxes. Anybody still be able to get penny boxes? I am officially cut off everywhere. So I don't know if I will get any more ever. We'll see. But is anybody still getting them? I'm just curious. Namaste still getting boxes. Nice. Brian says no. Most people I talk to, it's a no-go. So I got cut off at my last bank last week. I don't understand why they keep having such a shortage, but not asked. We'll ask when you go back on Wednesday. No penny boxes for all. You had to trade for it. Okay. I probably could roll them up and trade. I'm sure I could do that. I have plenty of boxes here currently, but I may have to start rolling some up and trading them in. So I have one bank that has asked me to bring them pennies when I have them. So I'm going to have to weigh that out with giving them up for free and not trading or being able to trade. So we'll see. I'm hoping to be able to at least trade when the time comes, but I do not need any at this point. So it's weird. I remember when we went through COVID, the bank that used to be my dump bank, I supplied them change like for a year and a half, almost every week. I would take them in quarters, dimes, pennies. I think they were dealing with Garda at that point. They couldn't get any boxes of anything. No penny boxes there either. Don't have any zinc pennies to trade. If I had pennies and a bank wanted them, I'd take them your halves too. That might break the deal there. They don't like them halves as much. All right, here we go. This is going to be the halfway roll right here. We're going to run that special coin race coming up next. And nothing there. Well, hopefully the bottom half is a little bit more exciting than the top half. And that is it. Got a $50. Well, I'd be happy with that. The only two places I know that have coin machines. I can get it from one. I'm going to have to ask them. The other one, my credit union is a no-go. They won't sell any bags out of their machine, which I think's weird, but anyway. All right, here we go. Special coin race up right here. 15 spots for this one. Give me a minute here real quick. I am going to get these typed in. And we are going to get rolling here with a special coin race. We haven't had one in about 3 weeks. So I will get rolling here on this in just a minute here. All right, I'll get this box set aside so I can get names typed in here. All right. All right, there we go. Names are in. Let's see here. Vinny, can you give me shuffles for this one, if you don't mind? Shuffles. Hey, Foster's Finds. How you doing? Did self-checkout at Walmart. They rounded your change up to $6.05, but the 5 cents the machine spit out was 5 pennies, not a nickel. That is so weird. So weird. All right, did we lose Vinny? May have lost the VMC. All right, I will do You're Sick. Oh, man. That stinks, Foster's Finds. All right, 3 shuffles. You're finishing a box of pennies right now. Good for you, Silver Addiction. All right, let's get after this one here. 3 shuffles is going to be it. Just a second. We'll be getting into this race here. We will be getting in just a minute. All right, just about ready here. Hang tight. All right, we should be ready to roll. Let's get after it here. Good luck, everybody. All right. All right, here we go. Good luck, racers. There is the 15 people in the race. 2:22 on the clock. Super full screen. We're doing 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. All right, here we go. Good luck, everyone. First place does win this beautiful 1925 slabbed piece dollar. And let's roll. Good luck. And it is Roy Hathaway. Roy Hathaway out front early. Followed by JC and a couple of more Roy Santas, as well as Jeff Provost up there. JC looking for the lead. And he will get there now. JC out front, not for long though. Roy fights right back, but here comes Jeff Provost to the front. Jeff Provost now in the lead. And Jeff Provost is stretching it out. He is starting to pull away now. Roy still in second place. Here comes retired old guy moving up as well. Martin Bowen into third, looking for second place. And now has the lead. Martin Bowen out front. Martin Bowen to the lead. Roy second. Roy will take back over, but here comes retired old guy as well. He moves into second, looking for the lead. Can he get there? He's fighting for it, and retired old guy now up front. Here comes Michael Spicer up front as well. Roy Hathaway up there, Jeff Provost up there. We have a battle for the lead, and 1 minute to go. 1 minute, Michael Spicer up front. Roy in second. Jeff Provost a close third. Silver Addiction up there, Martin Bowen up there. It is a battle. Who is it going to be? Martin Bowen to the lead. Roy in second. Jeff Provost third. Here comes Namaste moving up as well now to the front. Martin Bowen can't hang on. Roy back to the lead. Namaste moves into second. And just 20 seconds to go. 20 seconds. Here comes Namaste to the lead. Namaste up front, starting to pull away. Here comes J-Dud coming with him. He moves into second. 10 seconds to go now. 10 seconds. Namaste still up front. J-Dud second. Here comes Silver Addiction. Is he going to get the job done? And he will. Silver Addiction wins. It looks like Roy second, Martin third. And that's the way it goes. Namaste couldn't hang on, fell back to fifth. But Silver Addiction skates in for the win just like that. Congratulations to you, Silver Addiction, on the win. Very beautiful coin, brother. Very, very beautiful coin. And Silver Addiction gets the job done once again. Holy cowsers. Look at that Silver Addiction. There it is right there. She is a beaut, my friend. Mint State 64, 1925. Silver Addiction, the winner. Special race. Thank you guys again for getting in on that. Like I said, that also goes for the for shipping and all that other stuff that makes the channel go around. So thank you guys very much. I will have details about the next one I have coming up the first of the year. I think you guys will be very excited. It is going to be a CC Morgan of some sort. I don't know what grade it will be yet. I got to pick one up, but it will be a fun one. It's going to take place over 6 weeks. So we'll run a special race every night. First, second, and third will move on for a chance to win. So that will be pretty cool. So here we go. Silver Addiction. 1925 piece. MS64. Congrats, Silver Addiction. And there it is right there. All right, on we go. Last half of this box left. Hopefully we can get something out of here. If not, I hope box 3 gives something up. It has been a rough one here. This is going to be the first roll, bottom half of the box. starting to see a few more new coins. That was not an issue when we started out here. We're slowly seeing more and more creep in here the last few rolls. Hopefully that calms down. So, yep, I will have details on that race after the first of the year. Also, be on the lookout. We will be dropping videos from, I believe it's 10 different channels for the New Year's multi-channel giveaway will be coming up as well. So, be on the lookout for that. They will be coming your way. Got a few new channels involved this year, so make sure if you have not, you get over and shoot them a subscription when the videos drop. That will be very nice of you to do that. So, it should be a lot of fun. You have to buy another album for slabs. Sounds like a terrible problem to have, Silver Addiction. I feel very terrible for you that you're going to have to buy another slab album. That is very sad. I don't know if you're catching my sarcasm or not, but there is a 1971D. There is another 71D. And a 1977D. First one of those I have seen tonight. Not the DDO. Not the DDO. Alright, proof and NIFC so far in this box. Not much, but it's almost as good as the last box so far. No magic coins in this one, but pretty cool either way. Alright, 20 rolls left after this one in the box. Silver has been rough. I have 0 slabs unless you count the gold. I keep it airtight. You can count it. Sheriff Buck Steel, you can certainly count that, I think. I think you can count it for sure. There is a 1971D, not the DDO. And nothing else. 86 likes, says Mr. Vinny. 86 likes. We just have 14 to go. Will be the 100 likes giveaway coming up next. 100 likes giveaway come. Oh, there's another miscellaneous. We haven't seen one of these in a while either. Anchelitas Easy Street Cafe, 15 years. A little Anchelitas sticker coin. It has been a minute since we have seen one of those. It's surrounded in plastic, so it probably counts. I would agree. I would agree with you. All right. All right, come on here. There is a 71D. You're not finding any DDOs. You're not finding no FGs. Been a rough go all the way around here tonight. There's a 1982. Not the no FG. A 2000. There's a beautiful 1971. Fresh off another win, says KJ. I'm hoping to get another quarter hunt knocked out next week. So Lynn will be gone for a day next week. She's running James up to Michigan for the weekend. And I am going to bring him home when I go up. So, Silver Addiction, are you working next Monday? Are you? Are you? Do you know? It's going to be warmer. You might be. Not working? All right. I will shoot you a text. Hoping maybe we can get together for an early lunch Monday morning. Somewhere. We'll see how it goes. Oh, laid off until spring. Uh-oh. I didn't know if they'd be trying to squeeze any in here and there. So yeah, I'll get a hold of you. All right, here we go. 14 rolls left in the box. $19.83. There is a 71D. No dice. Oh my gosh, this box is starting to grind the gears a little bit here. There is a 72D. Not the no FG. 89. 84. How is it in the hood, he says. Probably quiet in the hood with this cold weather. It tends to calm things down in those type of areas, at least from my understanding. 71D. All the snow very quiet. It's amazing how things quiet down when you get some bad weather, Vinny. That's what I think. All right. 11 rolls left in the box, 1 in hand. We're trying. We are trying to find some stuff here. But it is rough, my friends. And a rough box all the way around. 74D, not the DDO on that one. There is a 1983 and not no FG. 100 likes will be the next giveaway coming up. We are currently at 85. I'm showing 85, so we got a little ways to go before we get to the next free giveaway, but we'll get there. You're 15 likes away or so, and we will be got 86. I'm showing 85 on my end, but I have to look in a different place now that I'm doing this a little different, so I don't know how accurate it is. I don't know if anybody has checked out we're doing a vertical and a horizontal live stream both tonight for the first time. Oh, 87 now, says Mariners Rich. So I don't know if anybody has checked out the vertical live stream or not. The only way I said I would start doing them was if I can do them both together. So here we are. We've made it. Turn the corner. So I just got that very first time it was available in my stream settings today. So I figured we'd try her out. I don't love the verticals, but I know other people do. So I figured if I can do it both ways, it's the best of both worlds, and that I'm okay with. But I'm not going to do just the vertical. So did it look good at least, or was it weird? I'm sure after watching it this way, it was probably a little weird, but either way. 73 watching now. Nice. All right. 7 rolls left in the box. We are slowly running out of time, Chris Holmes says. I hate it. I'm not a super fan of it either, but I figured, hey, we'll try it out. You still get to watch it this way as well, which is what I like. So you get to watch it either direction. So, not bad. Not bad at all. All right. 6 rolls still left in the box. 6 rolls. It's pain, says Vinny. Oh boy. Well, you don't have to watch it that way though, Vinny, so that is the good news.
I took the big blanket out.
Okay.
It's there if we need it. But I took it off of him.
He was sawing logs when I was in there.
He was out hard because I had to wiggle it out for him and he just...
Never really moved.
Not really. A cup of water is
Is that stuff still on the counter, or did you take it in?
His cup of water is with him.
Okay.
My little nightstand has
the Messicin? No?
thermometers. I filled and turned the humidifier on and turned it towards him.
Okay.
Underneath is diaper and wipes. Pair of pajamas is in there. On the sink in the bathroom are both of them.
In the sink in the bathroom.
Both of them are there.
Okay.
They're both 5 milliliters that he gives.
Okay.
The one you have to measure with a cup and then use that other syringe. The other one comes with a syringe. It's got a hole in the top where the syringe just goes right in it for you to pull out the medicine.
Okay. That's even easier yet.
Yep.
Well, I'm assuming if he wakes up and I got to give him medicine, he may end up in bed with me because I don't know if he'll want to lay down. We'll see how it works.
Right.
There is another NIFC 2015. Girly all sacked out now.
She is. I'm going to go read myself to sleep. This screw is needs to be taken to the store now that you're ready.
Okay.
Night.
All right. Love you. I'll pass that on to her, Vinny. She's going to go lay down. She's going to have the little one tonight, so she'll be up a few times. She said, I'll read myself to sleep. So I'll have Trav in the other bedroom with me. Vinny's box. Listen. All right, second to last roll right here, my friends. One more after this. Rough box here. Rough box. Roy does have another chance to redeem himself. And the stream here, we'll see. See what kind of box you guys pick for him next. There is a 74D. We will have the Saturday special will be up next. Saturday special coming up. 4 Benjis in the last roll. I hope so, Mariners Rich. It has been a roughin'. Can't find the vertical version. Checked on my phone, but not there. Okay. It says it's out there because I'm looking at both of them on my screen right now. So I tried to find it when I first turned it on too and couldn't, but I thought maybe that was up. There's another proof. It is going to be a bicentennial this time around right there. Bicentennial proofer number 2 in the last roll. Not quite a Benji, but it was a find at least. Couple of proofs. All right, that is going to do it. Final roll right there. So we ended up with 2 proofs, 1 and 2 NIFCs, and a sticker coin. So not terrible, not great either. At least there was some finds, so I can't complain too much about that. All right, so let's go ahead and add. We got to add another NIFC. That's 6, not 56. 6. We have another miscellaneous for 3 and another proof for 2. We just need to find some shiny. So there it is. Unfortunately for Roy, no extra goodies, just the Morgan this time around. So appreciate it, Roy. I know he's not here, but I still definitely appreciate the box donation. So big thanks to Roy there. And we will also have the Saturday special will be coming up next. Saturday special time. Just a second here. I got to make sure that I got the right amount of spots for this for Roy. He already forwarded me some cash for it. All right, he's getting 2 spots for the Saturday special. All right, Saturday special is open. If anybody wants in, Saturday special spots are available. It is still $10 donation per spot. It is a 1 ounce round for first place, half ounce round for second, half ounce round for third, 90% half for fourth, and a silver dime for second to last. So if you're interested, let me know. So we have Jolly Roger, Lynn E. We have Brian Jensen for 2 spots. CMD, Chicken Man Dan will get a spot as well. Rolf says, gimme 3. Rolf for 3. We have Michael Spicer for a spot. Silver Addiction for a spot. Silver Addiction's having a good night so far. He may add to it right here. Shell Bell for a spot. Jeff Provost for a spot. J Dud for 1. JC, what's up, Sam Lemon? How you doing? Sam for a spot. Nubismatic says, gimme 1. Mariners Rich says he's going to take a spot. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. 3 shuffles we got right now. All right, let me double check spots. If you want to get in on the Saturday special, you'll probably want to get in here pretty quick. I'm going to check spots, and then we're going to get rolling along here. So, all right, I have Jolly Roger, Lynn E. I have Brian Jensen for 2. Chicken Man Dan for a spot. Rolf, 1, 2, 3. Michael Spicer for a spot. Silver Addiction for a spot. Shell Bell for a spot. Jeff Provost for a spot. J Dud, JC, Sam Lemon, Nubismatic, and I have Mariners Rich. Yeah, Roy has 2, so I'm at 19 is what I have. So I think we're on the same page there, Shell Bell. It looks like. All right, last call for spots. You got about 10 seconds if you're interested in getting in. 10 seconds or so. Thank you, Mariners Rich. I appreciate it. I will let you know. All right, we are closed. Race is closed. Thank you, guys. I'm checking right now, Mariners Rich, to see if it came through. Yep, got it, Mariners Rich. We are good to go. Thank you, sir. It made it. So let me go ahead and double check these real quick, and we will be good to go. All right. Be ready here in just a minute to get rolling. All right, we are ready to roll. Let me go ahead and get names put in here real quick, and we will get going. Hang tight. This one won't take me nearly as long as the last one. All right, names are in. We're ready to roll. Let me go ahead. I got shuffles already from Vinny. We're all set there. We're doing 3 shuffles on this one. So here we go. Good luck, everybody. Let's get back over to the computer here. 2:22 on the clock, our standard time that we use. Super full screen. We're doing 3 shuffles here. 1, 2, and 3. Good luck, everybody. And here we go. And we are off. Silver Addiction to the early lead, followed by Mariners Rich in second. Silver Addiction still hanging on out front. Mariners Rich still second. But here comes Rolf on the bottom. Into second, trying to get to the lead. Can't get there yet, but now he has it. Silver Addiction falls back a little bit. Now Brian Jensen moves up. Brian Jensen to the front. And Roy Hathaway to the lead as well. Now Jeff Provost. You're going to be back and forth in this one, I got a feeling. Now Chicken Man Dan for the lead. Chicken Man Dan out front. Here comes Rolf moving back up again. He will take the lead. It is Rolf and Rolf first and second fighting it out. Rolf to the lead. The other Rolf falls back. And J-Dud now is into second place. Rolf still hanging tough. Here comes Mariners Rich moving up. He is into second looking for the lead. And Mariners Rich to the lead. 1 minute to go. 1 minute. Mariners Rich out front. Rolf in second. Jeff Provost in third. But here comes Jolie Roger. I forgot an L, but here we are. Jolie Roger to the lead. At least it's not Jolly Rancher tonight. We'll run with that. Now Sam Lemon up front. Sam Lemon to the lead. Jeff Provost into second. Rolf in third down at the bottom there. But here comes Michael Spicer making a move for the lead. He gets to third. Can he get to second? 25 seconds to go. 25 seconds. It is neck and neck up front. Sam Lemon, Jeff Provost. It is nose to nose. And back they go. And Michael Spicer now to the lead. Michael Spicer out front. Jeff Provost falling back. Rolf in second. 7 seconds to go. And who is it going to be? I see, oh my gosh, Mariners Rich up there, but it looks like Brian Jensen will be first. Let's look at the scoreboard and see what happened. It is going to be Brian Jensen with the win. Congratulations, Brian Jensen. Second place is going to go to J-Dud. Third place, Rolf. Fourth place, Mariners Rich scores a spot on the first race. That will be a 90% half, either a Walker or a Benji for Mariners Rich. And second to last for a silver dime is going to be Rolf again. He'll score twice. All right, there it is. Thank you, everybody, for jumping in the race. I appreciate it. It goes a long way to help out the channel with all the behind-the-scenes things. So thank you guys a bunch for that. I appreciate it. And there it is right there. We have winners. Let's see here. Brian Jensen, you get to pick from the 1 ounce rounds that I have available, and I have a bunch of them. So pay attention closely. There's a lot to look at here. He says a Benji for Mariners Rich. I'll grab it right now. So there it is right there, Mariners Rich. Benji for you. All right, here we go, Brian Jensen. There's a lot here, so hang tight. We have a Sunshine Minning 1 ounce round. We have a silver round. It is a Walker or a Walking Liberty, I guess, style, half or 1 ounce round. We have one that looks like a St. Gaudens. We have one that looks like a Morgan Dollar poker chip. Right there. Have us an Aztec round. We also have a Philharmonic. We have an Apmex bar. And then we have a Amy Brown collection. That is a fairy there on the back. Pretty cool looking round. I have not seen these before, so Lynn actually picked these out. There is another one there with a fairy on it as well. Also the Amy Brown collection. And a third one right there, Amy Brown collection. And last but not least, this one here says 50 on the back, 1 ounce silver. And it is a Lakota 2013. I'm assuming that's the Lakota tribe. So there's your options. Brian Jensen, you get the 1 ounce round. What do you like, my friend? What do you like? He says the Lakota. That's what I would have picked. I've never seen one of these, but it is a beautiful looking round. So right there, congrats, Brian Jensen. J-Dud, you are going to get to pick from the half ounce rounds. And here is what I have for half ouncers. I'm starting to get a little variety. I've been trying to pick these up whenever I can find them. So I have one that looks like an ASE half ounce round. I have 2 of the Morgan poker chip looking ones right there. I also have this one right here, pretty cool, half ounce. That looks like a, I feel like it's a gold coin of some sort, 1982. The reverse kind of reminds me of a gold coin. The obverse, not so much. I also have another one of the Canadian half ounce round bears. I also have a Masonic one. This is from the Dayton, Ohio Lodge 734. We also have a half ounce round that is an Andrew Jackson. Another one that looks like the Silver Eagle. And last but not least, I have an Indian that looks like a gold piece. So which one would you like? J-Dud, let me know. Canadian Bear, all right. And then Rolf, you're up next. What would you like out of those half ounce rounds I just went through? Let me know. I already got Mariners Rich, his Benji right here, so he's good to go. Make sure you, if your shipping info, Mariners Rich, is not in PayPal, make sure you send that to me if you would. It probably is in PayPal, but just checking. Ship your stuff for next year. Yep, I'll hang on to it, Rolf, for sure. Just let me know which one of them you like, and I'll get one stuffed in your envelope. Silver Eagle round. Yep, got you covered. Thank you, Rolf. I appreciate it. There is the Silver Eagle round right there. Got that done. Rolf also gets a silver dime time. There it is right there. It is going to be a Merc dime. It is a 1942 out of Philly. 1942 out of Philly. So thank you guys a bunch again for getting in the dollar race. I appreciate, or the dollar race, the Saturday special. I appreciate it. We'll do it again next Tuesday night. I am not streaming next Saturday. I'll be in Michigan at my son's. But we will be getting together on Tuesday night. Thank you, Mariners Rich. I appreciate it. So thank you guys again for getting in the race very much. It all goes to help out all that behind the scenes stuff on the channel. So, all right, next up, box number 3 on the night. This is going to be for Roy Hathaway again. It is another Morgan Dollar box. And we're going to go with a 1921 Morgan for Roy right there. See if that will fit in the envelope, just barely, but it does. And I'm going to go ahead and put the boxes in that we have available one more time. And then we will get rolling here. That was what, WB2 we did last time, right? Yes. WB2. And that was 2 NIFCs, 2 proofs, and 1 miscellaneous. All right, let me get a poll going for the banks. All right, let's get a bank picked out first, and then we'll go ahead and get some boxes picked. So, box 2 for Roy coming up here. Or box number 2 for Roy, box 3 on the night. I thought I said that wrong for a minute, but we're good to go. Hey, Greg Chapman, how you doing? Thanks for popping in. All right, we are at the CU Bank. Ooh, the PB Bank takes the lead. PB and then CUMB tied. And CUMB, PB all tied at 28%. Uh-oh, it's a tough decision. It is a tough decision. Ron Pierce says, give me the peanut butter bank. Thank you, Mariners Rich. I appreciate it. The peanut butter bank is in the lead. Now it's PBMB. Now it's tied again, 29%. We can't quite figure it out. All right, MB is at 31%. PB and CU tied at 28. You got a few more seconds to vote if you did not. See if we can break the tie. There we are, 32 and 29. I am going to end the poll right there. We just clicked over to 2 minutes. So it's the PB or the MB bank. Let me put the boxes in next. And we'll get a box picked out for Roy. He couldn't be here tonight. All right, there we go. Poll is up. Wolf Tracks MT, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. New name in the chat. Good to see you. Happy Saturday to you as well. Thanks for popping in here. All right, so far we are at the PB2 is in the lead. PB1 is second. Only 15 votes so far on the box. This will be box number 2 for Roy, box 3 on the night. We'll see where we end up here. 15 votes now. It is PB1 and PB2 in the lead. Ooh, MB2 is making a little comeback. So is MB1. Now it is PB2 and MB2 tied. MB2 now to the lead, 35%. All right, got about another probably 15, 20 seconds. We should be clicking over to 2 minutes here. And it looks like MB2 and PB2 are the winners. You guys know Roy well. He always does something with a 2 after it. He always is whatever 2. Number the boxes. He always picks them that way. All right, and that will end the poll right there. It's MB2 with the win. MB2 will be the box. MB2. Good luck to Roy on his second box. May we have some enders, please. MB2, let's see. It feels heavy, but they've all felt heavy tonight, so I don't know what that means. Uh-oh, Vinny's on that Benji proof stuff already. He's like, let us have it. There it is right there. MB2 is the box. Let's crack the top. Chris Helms says that's what he picked. Please give us an ender. Please, please, please. And I do not see anything obvious on the top. All right, we're going to have to do it the hard way. I would love a box full of walkers like you don't even know, Silver Serpent. I'm hoping to finish the year on a high note here, but the last few weeks have been kind of a bummer. I will still be picking boxes up Saturday, even though we won't stream till Tuesday next week, but we'll see. Hopefully there's some good boxes. Here we go. Roll number 1. The final box of the night. Right here. Please show us some silver. There is a 1972D, and it will not be the DDO. And no dice in roll number 1. Next week, I'll be out of town next Saturday, Jolly Roger. I'll be at my son's in Michigan. So we're gonna stream the following Tuesday. Is the plan. That will be on the 23rd. That is my tentative plan as of right now. I thought about doing it Monday night, but I wasn't sure exactly what time I would be back, so I'm going to play it safe and do it on Tuesday. So that is the current plan. Oh, I would take a barber, Vinny. We haven't had a barber since Martin's box. A little over a year ago was the last barber. Yeah, I hope eventually to get back to doing those Tuesday streams again, Jolly Roger. Once we get back in the house and get a little bit more settled, hopefully we can bring Tuesdays back, but we'll see how it goes. We still have a ways to go yet, but it's getting a little closer every day. So I'm going to go up there, like I said, Saturday. We get my bank pickups and stuff done, then I'm going to head up. And then we are doing a 1 o'clock Red Wings game on Sunday. And then we're going to race back to his house and watch the Lions game that starts at 4:30. He's about a 25, 30-minute drive from downtown, depending on how quick we can get out. And we will hang out there, watch some football, probably watch the night game as well. And then I'm going to head up and get my son James up in the Saginaw area Monday morning on the 22nd. And then we are going to drive back south and get to work on the house. is the plan. Thank you, Jolly Roger. I'm looking forward to it. I get to go see our other granddaughter, Mia. We have not seen since she was a month old with all this house stuff going on. So, excited to see her, my daughter-in-law, hang out with my son for a bit. It will be fun. There's an NIFC, a 2012 and a 1972D, not the no FG. So yeah, definitely be a fun weekend for sure. So me and Lynn both will get a few days off working at the house. A Saturday, Sunday, Monday, which will be, believe it or not, a very nice little break. We need to be there, but at the same time, we got to get some sort of a little bit of balance going on here and there if we can. So we'll see how it goes. We'll be back at it when I get back here. So 91 likes, nice. 100 likes is the next free giveaway. We are almost there at 91. We're 9 short. We are 9 short. Ooh, there's part of a wrapper in that one. No silver though, just the wrapper. There's a 1973. It should be, Jeff. It's supposed to be here starting Wednesday or Thursday. It's supposed to be in the upper 40s, 50s for a week. So that should be decent enough, I hope, as long as I got decent weather up there. Like I said, he's not a terribly long drive from downtown, so I will take it. I like it to be a little bit warmer because we're going to have to do a little walking downtown anyway to get to, if you guys have not ever been to Little Caesars Arena and you get the chance, it is a beautiful arena where the Red Wings and the Pistons play. Definitely worth getting to if you get the chance. Definitely a nice, nice arena. So that is right across the highway from Ford Field. So we'll be getting done with the Red Wings game as the Lions game will be kicking off, which is a 4:25 start next week. So that will be very nice. All right, on to roll 11. Not much excitement so far. We have not seen any silver tonight. There is a 74D. And nada again. We just can't quite. Go Raiders, beat the Eagles. I need the Eagles to lose. I need the Packers to lose, the Bears to lose. So the Lions play the Rams tomorrow. That should be a tough game in LA. So we'll see how that goes. They need to basically, to lock into the playoffs, they need to win out. I don't know that will happen, but you never know. Never been to Michigan, you're afraid you might catch on fire. Yeah, I hope the Lions beat the Rams, but we'll see. I'll be listening to it tomorrow while I'm working, hopefully. So Lynn will be here with the grandkids tomorrow. I'm going to the house, hopefully, if the roads are all cleared. And my son-in-law is going to come down and help me in the afternoon after he gets up. He works nights, so he's going to come down after he wakes up, give me a hand for a few hours. Need the Panthers and Bucks to disappear off the face of the planet to make the playoffs. It's going to take a miracle there, I think, Mysterian. Little Caesars can afford a stadium, no offense. Just not the pizza I would go for. Domino's and Papa John's. That's true, but I'm telling you what, Jolly Roger, there's a Little Caesars that I pass in Xenia, Ohio. That place is always busy. Always busy. But the people that own Little Caesars own the Red Wings and the Tigers both, as well as Fox Theater in Detroit. They also own that Illich Holdings, so they're doing okay. I don't think there's any issues, despite maybe not being the best pizza ever. but I still think they sell plenty. Red Baron frozen pizza is better than Little Caesars. I like me some Red Baron pizza. I will say that. I do like some Red Baron. For sure. Are the Broncos 11-2? Is that what it is? They really turned it around here this year. They played decent last year, but lost some close games, if I remember right. There were Little Caesars here. I never see very many people there. Try Lewis when you're up there. Try Lewis. Is that a pizza place, Ron? Because we talked about downtown when we talked about either going to Nicky's. I'm sure you've been to Nicky's or heard of Nicky's. And there's also a place downtown called Moot's Pizza. Very good as well. So we talked about possibly going to one of those, but I don't know for sure where we will end up at. Yep, on DeKendry. Okay. I'm sure my son knows about it. He knows all the good places to eat down there, so there's always good spots downtown. First round bye, that'd be nice. Well, there you go. Pizza would be a good video, says Jeff Provost, for the Jolly Roger. Everybody loves them some pizza. Everybody loves some pizza. Buddies in Detroit. Have you tried Casey's? May depend on location, but the girl that makes them near me, hard to beat. I have not had Casey's pizza, but I've heard good things about it. Oh, he did one not long ago. Okay. Good night, Valerie. Have a great Sunday, young lady. All right. We are closing in on halfway. We got 6 rolls left, top half of this box. Another rough one. Junior Caesars is the only Detroit deep dish worth eating. They could do about double the toppings, but the crust is perfect the next day. Pizza from non-chain places are the best. That's probably true. That is probably very true. Yeah, I've heard good things about Casey's Pizza, but I've never tried it. Local place called Leonardo's is your favorite. Triangle spatula to dish it and a fork to eat it. Nice. Plan to do a Detroit-style pizza. Nice. I've heard Detroit's good. I've never had Detroit-style pizza, though. Believe it or not. That Moot's place that we went to last year, we talked about going to this year, is that was a wood-fired pizza, which was pretty good. And you can't beat Nicky's in Greektown is always good as well, so. Nicky's in Greektown. One of my favorite places to eat, actually, in Detroit. Has been for a long time. Oh, everybody, we got silver. I had to look. Right here. It is going to be a 1967. We're back on track. Silver in the box. We're not halfway through yet. We finally will get a 40. We just need a 90 now to fill the board. That would be fun. We'll see. Finally, get some Shine Y. Let me update the board. I have the 40%er and a Nifty. Let's get her updated. Look in for 1 minute and a silver pops up. We've been waiting all night for you, Walker Magnet. If you would have came earlier, we could have got it done sooner, I think. That's what I'm saying. Maybe it was you this time and not Aaron Foy that was going to get us the silver. 7. And there is the 40. Got no sound and can't tag. Good luck on the hunt. Thanks, Walker Magna. Have a good night, brother. I think he's at the basketball game, if I remember right. Is that correct, you guys? I think Walker was going to a basketball game. He got the war paint on. He says, look, I got both of them right here. Are you ready? Are you watching, Shell Bell? There he is. He is a big Tennessee fan. Got to watch out for that. Whoop. 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 I keep them right here on my shelf next to the desk, just in case I need them in a hurry. You never know. Hoping for another selfie. Netfine offered to make him sing this time. Oh, that would have been fantastic. That would have been fantastic. Walker's he's in our set now. That's awesome. That is very cool. Make him popular. Make him a superstar, Jolly Roger. Walker Magnet, superstar. It is the gift that keeps on giving. I look at them every day, Shellbell. I have 2 of those, and they're stuck in my shelf over here. One with the Tennessee side and one with the Alabama side. So I never have to go without. I don't even have to take the time to flip it. It's just right there, ready to see. You gotta love it. That is one of the most fantastic things I've ever gotten. All right, last roll, top half of the box, right here. Last roll, top half, come on. We got at least 1 silver this week. Might be able to, hoping we can squeak another one out of this box, but we'll see. Still got 25 rolls left. I'd love to see a 90 pop out of here, though. It's not, you know, FG. I'm nearly 100% carnivore. He's into the good stuff, that PTF. He says, show me the meats. My work here is done. I was very happy about it, Shellbell. They make me giggle when I look at them. Can't be mad at that. You cannot be mad at it. All right, first roll, second half of the box here. We are probably going to do an abbreviated auction tonight just so I can shut her down. Lynn's trying to sleep out in the living room. I'm sure I'm being too loud, but we'll see how it goes. So we're probably just going to do maybe 5, 6 items and wrap that up. Finish our giveaways, and we will call her a night. So I also will have the receipt next time we stream. I have all the Gary Sinise benefit stuff figured out. So I am going to be making that donation probably tomorrow or Monday. But I got all that figured out. I believe we were at $1,603 this year for the Gary Sinise Foundation from that benefit auction we did, what, 3 weeks ago now? 4 weeks ago? But thank you guys a bunch for that. I will have the official receipt next time we meet. So that was definitely very good. Best one of those we have done yet. So thank you guys for that. A lot of you guys donated some stuff, and a lot of you guys picked up some stuff. So thanks a bunch. All right. All right, 20 rolls left in the box, everybody. 20 rolls. Trying to find another silver here. Still have not seen another 2025 coin yet tonight. Still only one. I should have got mine autographed, Jolly Roger. I never even thought about it. I can't imagine what them would have been worth if I just would have got it autographed. Big money. Big money. Probably could have sold those photos and just retired. No dice on the 74D. I'm not sure it pleased Walker, but deep down inside, Shellbell, I know he still appreciated it. Silver Addiction's got the freezer full of venison. Nice. Can't be mad at that. We still have 6 boxes we got to crack open and see if we got any enders. Could retire next week, I know. I wish I could retire next week, but unfortunately I got about another 15 years to go, Vinny. We'll keep at it, though. We will keep at it. I was thinking about that yesterday. I've already been at the new job now for 6 months. Be 7 months here already at the end of the year, which is crazy. It flew by real fast. All right, 16 rolls left in the box, everybody. 16 rolls. Still trying to find a goodie. There's another 74D. And we have not found a DDO now in weeks, maybe months. It's been a while. The last one we found was in that crazy box full of 1987s and 82 no FGs. I don't know if you guys remember that. It's been a minute ago. Oh, yeah. No, I thought it was a proof. It's a big, thick edge 1990. Don't that thing look like it should be a proof? Look how big and thick that edge is. Just a 1990. Oh, well. 72D. Uh-oh, Vinny says game over already. We still got 15 rolls, Vinny. There's a chance. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Mint set, probably. I've been seeing a lot of those lately. 89s, 90s, and 91s, 92s lately. I've been seeing them thick edges on. I'd much rather they were a proof, but, you know, it is what it is. Probably a mint setter. You think it came out of a mint set? Yeah, I think so. I'm 99% sure that those thick edges like that, when they end up being clad, are mint set coins. That is 100% my guess. I've been seeing more and more of those lately. 89 and 90 seems to be the main years, but there's been a few others as well. You're welcome. Yeah, I've been seeing at least a couple of them a week or more. 2, 3, 4 of them a week, it seems like. There's been several recently every week. We've had a real lack of coins to scope here the last 4 or 5 rolls. Really nice 62 silver proof Rosie this week. Nice. I have never found a proof dime in a box. Of course, I've only found just a few silver dimes in boxes anyway, but that would be cool. Silver proofs are always fun to find. Doesn't matter the denomination for me. I would be happy either way. If I ever get things settled down and get caught up on all my boxes, I may have to start mixing in some dime boxes every now and then. I may have to do it. JP27 in the house. What's up, JP? How are you? We got to be getting close to our 100 likers, I would imagine. We are at, mine says 92 likers. We will be rolling out some giveaways here. We have 4 EOSs tonight, one thanks to Roy Hathaway. We still have one 100 likes giveaway if we can get that done. Doing cold? I agree with you right there. When I do dime boxes anymore, Sheriff Buck Steel, it is edge hunting for silver only. There's very few varieties worth looking for in dimes. It's just one of them ones that don't have a lot. Yeah, it is currently, I'm sure it has got colder here. Yeah, we're now down to 16 degrees. And I think whatever it is at midnight will be the high for tomorrow. It's that kind of cold, my friends. It is cold. 8 boxes, or 8 rolls left. Not 8 boxes, 8 rolls. There is a 72D. Nada. 11 in Missouri. What up, Dana Watson? How you doing? Found 2 beautiful proof nickels yesterday. Nice. I can get dollar coins at most of my banks, Sheriff Buck Steel. I don't enjoy dollar coins all that much, nor do I really have the time for them right now. Maybe someday. I don't know. I know you can find the innovation dollars in those that are, some of them are a little harder to get. You can find them in those boxes, which is kind of nice. Ooh, 94 likes. We're closing in. We are closing in on that 100 likes. We're getting there. I never even thought about a head-worn magnifier. That is good thinking there, PTF Stacking. All right, 6 rolls to go, my friends. Ooh, look at that toner. It don't look that great on camera, but boy, it looks good in person. It is a bicentennial toner. Ooh, we're at 96. That is a beautiful 1982. Unfortunately, not the No FG. Ooh, look at that. Blue toning on there. I'm going to set that one aside, I think. That's toned on both sides. I don't know if it's real toning or not, or if it's faked, but it looks good. I likes it. Ooh, Namaste's got his on right now. All right, I got to look into one of those. I have to look into one of those. That's a good idea. All right, here we go. First of the last 5 rolls. Right here. I was hoping we could score another silver, but so far, no dice. The only find of any significance so far has been the 40%er. I'm ready, Tom Thumb. I would wish we were finding 90s in every roll, but unfortunately, it's not happening. Hoping for another silver. That's not happening. I'm hoping for an ender when we open the leftover boxes. That is what I'm hoping for. That would make me pretty happy. 90%er would definitely fill the board. I would be all about it if we could get one. I would be all about it. There's another nice 1982. Not the no FG. We got a couple more chances. 2 rolls left. Second to last roll right here. No. Nope. All right. Last roll luck, shall we? We'll see. And at least not for silver. All right. All right, that is going to do it. It looks like 140% for the night. End of the box right there. Let me go ahead. We got the 40 added, so let me get Roy cleared out here. We need to give him his 40%er. There is that right there. We got that done, so we got a single 40, and that is it out of that box. Let me set these other ones to the side here. All right, let's take a peek at the leftovers. Will we have an ender in the leftover boxes? Anybody think so? We have 6 to check. We did not last week. All right, here we go. We're going to start it out with the other CU box. Ooh, a Benji ender, says Vinny. I like your thinking, Vinny. So there it is, CU1. This is the other CU box. Let's see what we got here, if there's anything exciting in the leftover box. Oh. Black rolls again. And I don't see anything exciting in there at all. All right, nothing in that one. Let's move on to the MB box. We have 1 MB box left. Let's see what this has. Can we get an ender? I'll be hunting these boxes this week. Hopefully get a decent video out of it. We'll see. And nothing on the top. Andres Cordero just subscribed. Thank you, Andres. Appreciate it. And so far, nothing. Anita Armacido just subscribed. Thank you, Anita. Appreciate you as well. All right, I don't see anything exciting here. Let's go on to the PB boxes. We'll see what those look like. 2 PB boxes. We didn't get into either of those from that bank today. Ooh, man, that would be a nice one, Sheriff Buck Steele. Alejandro just subscribed. All right, here we go. PB1. This one was kind of busted open from the bank. And I do not see any enders. one flipped upside down there. Ooh, come on out of there. Ooh, and we got the 100 likes. Nice. All right, 100 likes is open. If you guys want to get in, you just need to type 100 likes into the chat, and that will get you entered for the next giveaway. 100 likes. Just type it in the chat. Hey, Captain Vic, how you doing? 100 likes, and you'll be rocking and rolling. Good luck, everybody. Make sure you get in. I'm going to finish up checking these boxes, and then we will go ahead and do the 100 likes winner. PB2. Let's try this one. See if we have any better luck. Another leftover box that I'll hunt this week. 1 silver on the night. No enders so far in the leftovers. And I do not see any in there either. Nope, nothing exciting looking. Last 2 boxes will be WB1 and WB3. WB1, WB3. Make sure you get in on that 100 likes if you did not. It will be drawing a winner here in just a few seconds. Here is WB1. We did hunt a sister box. And nothing on the top. And nothing in that one either. Martha Cordero just subscribed. Thank you, Martha. I appreciate it. All right, last box to check right here, WB3. And then we will be drawing that 100 likes winner. Hang tight. 100 likes winner will be up next. WB3. There it is. Here we go. Final chance for an ender. And I don't see much in there. NIFC. All right, looks like no go on the enders, at least from what I checked. So we'll hunt these up this week, see if we have any luck. Give me just a second. 100 likes winner is coming up. Ugh. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Let's draw a 100 likes winner in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Brady OP U2E. Congratulations, Brady. You are the 100 likes winner. New name in the chat as well. So congrats to you, Brady. Very nice. Yes, sir. Way. Not no way. Way. You win. Give me just a second and we will get you a goodie here. EOS number 1. We'll be doing that a little bit later, so that will be the next free giveaway in a little while. So there is that one. All right, and that is Brady OP U2E. Congratulations, Brady. All right. All right, Brady, so here's what we have available. here's what we have available. We have envelope number 2, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10. You got to pick an envelope, and we will see what's in it. Good luck. Envelope 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10. Let me know what your choice is, and we'll see what you won. He says number 6. All right, there is number 6 right there. Gonna get yourself a couple of silver Merc dimes. Right there, we're gonna have us a 1919 Philadelphia. And we're going to have a 1943 also out of Philadelphia. So there you go. A couple silver dimes, Brady. Not a bad deal. I do only ship out giveaways once a month. So it'll be a little while before you get it, but it will get there. Make sure you email me and claim it in 7 days, or it will go back into the prize pool, my friend. So there we go right there. You're very welcome. All right, next up, we're going to go ahead and do maybe a half dozen or so auction items if anybody is interested in bidding on a few goodies. And then we're going to go ahead and wrap it up with the end of stream giveaways. Will be coming up in just a few minutes here, so let's see. All right, first up for tonight, these are going to be a bin. I have 3 of them. It's going to be a buy it now if you're interested. I have 3 of them available. This is a 9.5 gram sterling silver. This is a 2006 United Kingdom 1 pound silver proof coin right there. It is 92.5% silver. It is 9.5 grams. These are going for about $35 or $40 online. I am going to start these out. I have 3 of them available, so if there's more than 3 people, we'll go up a little bit. So we're going to start it out at $22 if there is interest. $22 start on those. If there is interest, it is a 9.5 gram sterling silver coin from the Royal Mint. And there was only, I'm trying to remember what the mintage was, only 20,000 of these minted. 20,000 minted. Anybody is interested in one of those, I wish it was a pound of silver, JP. It is a 1 pound coin, 9.5 grams of sterling. It is a bin. It is a buy it now starting at 22. Buy it now starting at 22. I have 3 of them. If there is more than 3 people interested, we'll go up a buck or 2. So Silver Addiction says he is in at 22 for one. Anybody else on one of these at 22? I have 2 more available. Silver Addiction has 1. Okay, Brady, got it. Thank you very much. All right, last call on this bin if there is interest. I have 2 left. All right, there it is. Silver Addiction at $22. You have one, sir. Those other ones will pop back up at, oh, JC also would like one. That leaves 1 at 22. 1 at 22 if there is interest. 1 at 22. 9.5 gram sterling silver. 1 pound, 9.5 grams of sterling silver. It is a 1 pound Royal Mint coin. So right there, last call. All right, 2 of those are gone then. We will keep 1 for another day. So that will go to Silver Addiction. at 22, and JC at 22. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. All right, next up, if there's any interest in this, hey Pang, how you doing? We have ourselves a government, got the 1916 date on it. This looks like a Merc dime. Proof of authenticity is with it right there from the senior numismatist at the government mint right there. So there it is. If there's anybody interested in this, this is 2 full ounces of silver. These are going online for around $140 plus shipping. I'm going to offer this up at $135 if there is interest. $135. It is a 2-ounce Merc dime. $135 if there is interest in that. $135, 2 full ounces of silver. Merc dime. Two full ounces of silver, $135. Melt, I mean, silver alone right now in melt value, you're going to pay probably $126, $125 just to buy one right now. So any interest in that, let me know. Otherwise, we'll pull that, move on to another item. All right, last call on this one. Last call. All right, moving on. All right, next up, we are going to have a 14 karat half gram gold coin. 14 karat half gram gold coin. So here it is right here. 14 karat half gram gold coin. There she is right there. I am going to start this out at melt. Well, it'll be just above because I'm going to round it up to the nearest dollar. It's going to start at $41. $41 if there is interest. Right there she is. 14 karat half gram. 14 karat half gram coin. If you're interested, it is I think it's a replica of the double eagle. Replica of the double eagle right there. So 41 from Silver Addiction. Pang comes in at 42. Try to give you a little shot of this underneath the scope. I guess it doesn't work real good in this plastic at all. So 42 right now is the bid from Pang. Silver Addiction says he will do 43. 43 to Silver Addiction. He is now the top bidder. There you go, right there. There is the reverse. Got the eagle on it. And right there is the front. Pang is in at 44. Silver Addiction at 45. Silver Addiction at 45. 14 karat half gram. 14 karat half gram gold coin. Silver Addiction top bidder at $45. 45 to Silver Addiction. And we are now going once. Going once to Silver Addiction at 45. Silver Addiction top bidder at 45. Pang comes back at 46. paying at $46 now, the top bidder. Paying at 46. Silver Addiction says he is out, paying top bidder $46. 14 karat half gram gold coin right there, paying top bidder 46, going once to Pang. Going once to Pang at 46. $46 now to Pang. He is the top bidder. And we are now going twice to Pang at 46. Going twice to Pang at $46. $46 to Pang, top bidder. All right, last call on this item, last call. 14 karat gold, half gram gold coin. It is a double eagle replica. Last call on this, top bidder Pang at 46. Last call. And sold to Pang at $46. Thank you, Pang. I appreciate it. $46 to Pang. Thank you, Pang. Appreciate it. All right, we're going to do us a couple of more items here. Next up, we are going to start out with we're going to start out with a 1961 Benji Proof. Right there, 1961 Benji Proof. Melt value on this alone is just shy of 23 bucks right now. We're going to start this out at $5 and see where we end up. 1961 Benji Proof, $5 start, $23 melt right now. $5 start if there's interest. Vinny is at 20. There's 10. James is at 20. James at $20. Top bidder, Mariners Rich at 21. Mariners Rich at 21. He is the top bidder. VMC at 25. VMC in at $25. 25 to VMC. He is the top bidder currently. 1961 Benji Proof. 1961 Benji Proof, top bidder, VMC, 25. I know, where's Emil? We haven't seen Emil in a while. 25 to VMC, Mariners Rich is out. VMC, 25, going once. Going once to VMC at 25. VMC, top bidder, $25. 25 to VMC. And we're now going twice to Vinny at 25. Vinny, top bidder, $25 on the 61 Benji. All right, last call on this item. Last call. VMC, top bidder, $25. Last call. And sold to Vinny at 25. Thank you, Vinny. You finally got yourself the Benji Proof, my friend. You got one. Thanks, Vinny. I appreciate it. All right. Next up, what do we want to do here? Let's see what we got. There's so many options. So many options. to Vinny with the $20 super chat. Thank you, sir. And a $10 super chat. Thank you, Vinny. I appreciate it. All right, next up, we're going to have a couple of really nice Washington quarters. If you're putting together a Washington quarter album, these may be for you. So first off, we're going to have a beautiful, if it will focus, it is a 1961 Denver, beautiful condition, Washington quarter. We are also going to have a 1963 Washington quarter proof. This will be a 63 Philly proof and a 61 Washington quarter BU condition. Right there, you can get these set. These are going to start out at $22 if there is interest. $22 start on those. If you have interest, $22 start. Quarters are over $10.50 a piece, I think, melt now. So not a bad deal for a couple nice coins. Not much over melt. Thank you again, Vinny, for these super chatters, my friend. So two nice quarters, 63 proof and a 61 Denver. If there is interest, we're starting it out at $20. They are pretty nice, Sheriff Bucksteel. They're shiny, for sure. $22 to the JC Likes Pam. JC Likes Pam is at 22. 22 to JC Likes Pam. We're going to do one more item after this. One more item will be up next. $22 to JC Likes Pam. JC Likes Pam. $22. James Benson says, how about 23? He said, I'll push it a buck. $1. $1 start. Or $1 more, I should say. 23 to James Benson. JC comes back at 24. JC comes back at 24. 24 to JC. Walker Magnet. Walker Magnet in the house. He says, halftime. He's back. Member for 37 months, old Walker Magnet. All right, 24. How can I tell the 63 is a proof? Look at how shiny it is. This has the mirror finish almost, just like the other ones. If you look in the field of the coin, see how mirror-like it is compared to this one is a little duller looking. It does have the cartwheel, but definitely a little duller. So that one there, definitely a proof. You can also tell on the back in the fields. Very mirror-like. This one has just the cartwheel. So that is how you can tell. So JC top bidder at $24. And we are going once to JC at 24. JC at 24. $24 to JC. JC, top bidder, $24. I'm with you. Let's go Lions. Let's do it. Cowboys. Come on, Chris Helms. Yeah, the proofs, they do have a more detailed reverse for sure. I can't remember exactly what that difference was, but I think the tail feathers definitely have a little more, they look a little more high relief to me. So that was a little different as well. All right, we are now going twice. Going twice. Leaf touching A. That's right. You're right, Namaste. I remember that now. The leaf is touching the A on dollar, and it is. So if you look at that right there, look at the A. tip of the leaf is touching the A. So that right there will tell you it's also a proof. I forgot about that, but as soon as you said it, I remembered. So we're now going twice to JC. JC, top bidder. Top bidder, JC. All right, last call on this item. Last call, a couple beautiful quarters. JC likes Pam is the top bidder at 24. 24. All right, last call on this item. Last call. And sold to JC at $24. Thank you, sir. All right, next up, we are going to do the last item of the night. Like I said, I'm going to try to cut it a little bit short tonight so I don't wake Lynn up. Go Wild. Vikings have pooped the bed. Oh, boy. JC likes Pam. 24, 1963 proof, 1961 D quarters. All right, there it is. Thank you, JC. All right, next item for tonight, we're going to go a little wild with this one. We have a beautiful Washington Carver commemorative right here. Beautiful Washington Carver commemorative. Right there. Does have a couple little scratches right here in the field above USA. But all in all, it is a beaut right there. Got nice cartwheel to it on the front and the back. It's 1952. This one is the Philly model. 1952 Philly. We're going to start this thing out at $1. Go wild, my friends. $1 start. Washington Carver Commem. 1952 Philadelphia. 1952 Philadelphia. Namaste. First one in at $10. Brian Robeson first in at 11. Brian Robeson at 11. Brian Jensen at 15. Brian Jensen at $15. 15 to Brian Jensen. Jolly Rogers at 16. Brian Robeson at 20. Namaste is out. Namaste is out. Brian Jensen. It is a $half, Pang. $half commemorative. 1952 Philly. Washington Carver commemorative. $half melt. 90%. It's $23 for melt, basically. So Jolly Roger at 21. Brian Robeson at 22. Jolly Roger AR at 23. James Benson comes in at 24. 24 to James Benson, top bidder. James Benson, 24. Got a beautiful Washington Carver Commem. Brian Jensen says he is out. James Benson, top bidder at 24. 24 to James Benson. Brian Robeson is at 25. Brian Robeson now the top bidder at 25. You didn't find none of them in your box. I have. They're out there. I've seen people find them. I've found a few in boxes so far. It happens. Brian Robeson, top bidder at 25. We are now going once. Going once to Brian Robeson at 25. Beautiful Washington Carver Commem right there. 1952 Philly. Washington Carver Commem, Brian Robeson. He is the top bidder at $25. Pang comes back at 26. Pang is at 26 on the Washington Carver Commem. He is the new top bidder. Pang at 26. Pang at 26. He jumps in a little late. Jolly Roger AR says he is out. Pang, top bidder at 26. Pang, top bidder at 26. Paid 50 cents for yours. Not as nice, but it made my day. I bet it did. All right, Pang at 26. Once again, we are going once to Pang at $26. Pang at $26. He is the top bidder. Pang at 26. 26 to Pang. We are now going twice. Going twice to Pang at 26. Pang top bidder at 26. Beautiful Washington Carver Kamem. Pang top bidder 26. All right, this is going to be the last call on this item. Last call. Pang top bidder $26. Last call. Last call on this item. $26 to Pang and sold to Pang at $26. Thank you very much, Pang. I appreciate it. Very nice. All right, that is going to do it for the auction this week. We'll try to do a little longer one next week. Like I said, Lynn's sleeping in a room right next to me here, so along with the baby, I don't want to keep anybody up. So there it is, right there. Congratulations to everybody that got some goodies tonight. If I don't have your shipping info, make sure you email me and claim it, or I will use whatever you have in PayPal. So just a word of wisdom there. I will be starting shipping probably tomorrow night. It probably won't all get in the mail till Tuesday or so, but I'll start working on it. So be on the lookout. You will get an email once it's packaged up and I print your label. So let's go ahead now and get into giveaways for the rest of the night. We do have some EOSs to do here, so we're going to start it out with EOS number 1 up next. EOS number 1. EOS number 1. I didn't know what it was either. EOS 1. EOS number 1. Jump on in, everybody, if you were interested in some free goodies. Free goodies. Roy Hathaway in the house. Good evening, Roy. Welcome in. We had a rough night. You got the only silver in your last box, but we got one. Roy Hathaway in the house. All right, EOS number 1 open and ready to roll. We currently have 40 entries right now. Only 40 entries. So you got a lot of people that did not get in. We currently have 69 watching. Only 40 in the giveaway. Only 40 in the giveaway. Get on in if you did not. You're running out of time. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Let's draw us a winner. And the winner in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. JP27 Houday will be the EOS number 1 winner. Congratulations, JP27. All right, JP27, we have envelopes number just a second here. Let me get switched over, and we will pick you out. He says, "Give me one." He's already on it. He says, "I want number 1. I want number 1." All right, number 1 is right here. Let me back this camera off a little bit so we can see what's happening. There is our giveaways right there. EOS number 1 is right there. What do we got for JP27? We have us a beautiful 1967 40%er. These are melting at over $9 a piece now, my friends, if you can believe that. 1967 40%er for JP27. EOS number 2 up next. EOS number 2, if you guys want to jump in on that one. EOS number 2 is open and ready to roll if you guys want to get in. EOS number 2. EOS number 2 up next. EOS number 2. I will have, like I told you guys, I will have some sort of a new system put together here for box hunts coming up. I got to recalculate everything. Maybe try something new. So be on the lookout. We will not be streaming again until next Tuesday, but hopefully I'll have that figured out by then. All right. We currently have 49 entries. 49. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Let's pick us a winner in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. JC likes Pam, EOS 2 winner. Very nice, JC. Just a second here. We will get you a goodie picked out, my friend. JC likes Pam takes the win right there. All right. All right, JC. We have envelopes 2, 5, 7, 8, 9, and 10. What's your flavor, my friend? 2, 5, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let me know which one you think is the good one. JP1, JC1, now JP needs to win. All the J's coming out. All right, JC. What do you like, my friend? We will get you a good goodie. Number 7, he says. All right, there is number 7. Number 7 is, I don't know if you have these or not, but we have a 1982. This is a no FG. Right there. FG is completely gone. We also have a couple of 1987s as well, a P and a D. So there you go. JC likes Pam. 87s. And a 82 no FG. Congratulations, sir. All right, next up, EOS 3. Jump on in, my friends. EOS number 3. EOS 3, this is the second to last giveaway of the night. Just this one and one more to go. Get on in. 2 giveaways left. If I win this, I'll change my name to JP27, who likes Pam. That is funny stuff right there. Oh my gosh. All right, hurry up and get on in. We currently have 48 entries. 48 entries. Got about another 10 seconds or so to get in. Good luck, everybody. And here we go. Let's pick a winner in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. KJ in Ohio will be the EOS 3 winner. Congratulations, KJ. KJ up in my area. I think we may even frequent a couple of the same banks. So congratulations to you, KJ. There it is right there. We'll have one more giveaway coming up. right, KJ. We have 2, 5, 8, 9, or 10, my friend. 2, 5, 8, 9, or 10. It is the bank battles, literally. I think we both got cut off from one of the same banks recently here. So, all right, there it is. Number 8 for you. KJ, what do we got in here? This is going to be the little coin collector packs that we do. We're going to have a Buffalo nickel. That is going to be a 1920 Philadelphia. We're also going to have a V nickel, be a 1903. And we're going to have a Merc dime, will be a 1942 out of Philly. So right there, I have the J. He said there it is. That's why you won. KJ in Ohio wins EOS 3. The final giveaway of the night. This here is what you need to type in. Roy is the man, exclamation point. Roy Hathaway donated a very nice piece for the giveaway tonight. Roy is the man, exclamation point, to get in. Roy is the man, exclamation point. Thank you again, Roy, for the donation. I appreciate it a bunch, brother. Very generous of you to do that. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Roy is the man. If you want to jump on in, Roy is the man. Final giveaway of the night right here. Roy is the man giveaway. Final giveaway of the night. All right, currently have 67 watching. We have 46 entries. 46 entries to get in. Now 47. 48. Got a few more seconds, so good luck, everybody. We're going to draw a winner here. Let's go. Good luck. And once again, the winner in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rolf, 8595. Rolf with the win. Congratulations, Mr. Rolf. And here it is, Rolf. Another very generous prize from Roy tonight. We have a proof. Let me switch screens. You can't even see it. Here, I'm showing it to you. We have a beautiful 1982 proof George Washington commemorative right there. Coming your way. Congratulations. Rolf, nice little piece right there. That is a 90% silver $half melt at about 23 bucks. Thank you, Roy. I appreciate it. And there is our good goodies for tonight that we gave away. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream as usual tonight. I know I did. Appreciate you guys being here and hanging out. And look forward to seeing you, not next Saturday, but probably Tuesday night, the 23rd, is when I will try to stream next. So take care, everybody. Have a fantastic Sunday tomorrow. Keep warm, and we will see you on the next one. Good night, everyone.